So I guess as a bonus, you can
Just
tell me how
spelled
that. You just. Yeah, I think that is lounge is just spelled so wrong. Maybe. Like longu? That's a word, right? Yeah, a longu is a lake trout, so that's probably why I didn't pick up as being a typo when we had it checked. All right, let's see. Loung e. Why do we steal so many words from the French? We could have just said. We could have just made up a word. We could have just had lay sexy. That would have been fine. Let's see. Getting a message from Wes. Had a bit of an accident. Be there soon. Hope you are safe and or that you did not poop your pants.
See, I was going to say, I hope that he gets his diaper changed and then can meet us here.
But see, maturity is dulling the joke just a little bit in case, you know, it's really bad. In case it's really bad. All right, let's see. Yeah, Port Eclipse. That's where we're at. All right. I'm ready if you guys are ready. Would anybody like to sum up what happened last time for a third hero point? If so, roll the d20 into chat. Chat. Nobody? No one? I think I did the recap last time. Maybe? I don't even remember.
You did, but we've got a roll.
Oh, okay, okay. We got a gold leaf. All right, gold leaf. What happened last time?
Last time on Skyhaven, we arrived back at the Hydra Forge, where we gave the information download on our adventures to Terranathis.
Now recording.
What? Craig, god damn it.
Sorry.
That kind of threw me off for a second. Our adventures to Terranathis, to the Grove, and then all the way back to the Stone District refugee settlement. I'm forgetting names, but whatever. And then finally back to the Hydra Forge, giving them the lowdown of all of the adventures, and then pretty much was just doing administrative stuff for the next week and change as we changed the engine on the Skyhaven and the Sky Bleeder to each other, and then eventually got rid of the elemental engine and let the elemental free. So that was the thing that happened. I hope that doesn't come back to us, but I have faith in Cloud. And then pretty much we decided our next order of business was to head over to Port Eclipse so we could sell off some of our gotten treasures for some well-deserved resupplying, as well as to finally get into this mysterious library that is crawling around that city, and to see if it has any information on the things that we need, like the returns, Strathum, all that good stuff. Also, side note, the Silver Fox died. I feel sad. He seemed like a good fellow. Oh well.
Truth. Okay, go ahead and take your third hero point. Everybody should have 2 hero points and draw 3 fresh hero cards. Okay. Would anybody like to answer this Factspiration question for a D3 they could add to any D20 roll, and then the opportunity to ask the same question of any willing PC or any NPC they've met during the adventure? Lil Ritz coming in with a natural 20 without the 0 on the end. Anybody want to beat that? Going once. Going twice. Okay. Oh! Alright, Songbow coming in with an upside down 9. All right, Jade coming in with a dyslexic 19. Right, going once, going twice. All right, Jade, how do you sit? Tongue? Question mark.
So, the scene from the Titanic, right? That's how I lounge. You know, just
That's always how you lounge.
yep, just always. You know, just, but
Okay.
then
Just in
Jade
case someone
sits-
needs to paint you like a French girl.
Oh, right. When there are chairs available, Jay will sit normally on a chair. But if there are no chairs available, she definitely sits like a little puppy.
Nice.
Her tail even waggles back and forth sometimes, and she doesn't realize it.
Okay. Sorry. That was the first one I could find. I don't have my password for Furfinity. I was trying to get the actual artwork, but it's a lot to do. All right.
Perfect. Exactly what I was thinking.
That's Scribbles. She either draw me like one of your French girls or a 55-year-old like mafia guy from New Jersey who's just fucking done with life. Those are the two ways that she sits. So, all right, you may ask the same question of any willing PC or any NPC you've met during your adventure.
Oh, Violet for sure.
I appreciate.
Damn.
Somebody had
All right.
Nice.
Let me see. All right, hold on.
Our meta knowledge on Violet is just immense.
Violet was just supposed to be a mid boss, but that's okay. That's how it is sometimes. All right, let's see. How does Violet sit? She sits like she was animated by the team that makes Marvel Rivals.
Great.
And then she lounges like she was made by the quote-unquote fan animators who like Marvel Rivals. You could Google it yourselves, but that's how it is. All right.
You gotta Bing search it. It's how you get the real truth.
Oh, jeez. Okay, let me go ahead and add that D3 boop. You guys have some Fanspiration built up. Do you want to spend it to draw from the Fanspode Hero deck? Oh no.
So I'm thinking, yeah, because we just got back to Port Eclipse. Shit could go sideways. But then I'm also thinking, yeah, we'd be all right, you know? So, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm thinking we should.
Okay. It's like 1.5. I got 1.5 votes. Going once? Going twice?
I vote we do it. The library is not going to be as innocuous as it sounds.
Bro, you peeking over my shoulder? What are you doing? Alright, Alright, just draw 1, 2, or 3.
I don't think it's looking over the shoulder. It's just knowing your type of game. Been in a couple of times. It's not going to be as straightforward.
Wait. Are you saying a building that looks like this could possibly be causing some trouble? Is that what we're saying? Okay.
What?
All
What?
right.
That's preposterous.
Alright, here we go.
It's so cute. I hope its babies are friendly.
Oh, that's encouraging. The Waxworks. The Waxworks is shields, so Constitution buff. That's hit points right there. That's never a bad one to get. And according to our Hero deck cheat sheet, the Waxworks is chaotic evil. It is a place of helplessness and physical entropy, torture, and imprisonment. But if misaligned, an abundance of energy at a crucial moment that changes all.
I don't want to meet the manifestation of that one.
You know you're going to, man. You know we're going to.
So,
I hate the
Yeah,
previews
nice.
that I get in this game for the bullshit they get up in Stolen Fate.
This guy hates it too. This guy hates it too. He hates Stolen Fates too.
So I'm just imagining.
He watched up to one particular episode and then he quit the series for some reason.
So I'm imagining that this library has the most like devious book return system ever. So there's never a past due book. It lays an egg inside each book,
Oh
and
god.
so when it's overdue, the spider hatches, and just book walks its way back to the library.
Oh man. It does now. Yeah. No, you can't actually check any books out from this library. It's not allowed. If you do, they send Biblio Mommy after you and her faithful hound Bookmark, and they get what they deserve. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
One-
it looks like it's friend shaped, so anything's possible.
I'm trying to find all of you. Did Isaac just not get pulled to this map? I'm not seeing an Isaac on this map. Hold on.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
he's
just
doing
had
drugs
Jade
somewhere.
out,
Yeah,
too.
he's not here.
Oh,
All right. Let's see. There he is.
I see everyone else's token icon.
One.
There he is.
One.
I'm back.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's Songbow? He's not on the map either. Okay. This is why I shouldn't let Seraphim set up the maps.
I was underneath Cloudhoof. I was there.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
No, I'm double there.
Oh, no. 2 Songbows. Is that a Tanuki ability? It feels like it should be a Tanuki ability.
I 2 songbos and a trench coat in order to beat me.
I'm waiting for 5 dragons making Tiamat's little sister. Extra life. It's gonna be so good. All right, I'll change the music out. We will put on some city music, some real city music. All right, let's see. Getting the
I'm
city.
just imagining it's made out of all the gem dragons.
Low Town RPG music extended. No, what the? No, stop. All right. What? Oh my god. The smarter the technology gets, like the harder life becomes, I think. I'm using like, never mind. I don't even want to explain the situation that I've been put in here. Here it is. Lowtown. Final Fantasy 12. People really jamming out on some rare wind instruments. When your band teacher thinks you guys are too skilled, starts busting out the real weird shit on you. 2/3 of the way through the school year. All right. I don't know. I was never in band, but I've heard stories about band camp. All right. You guys disembarked and you went on a fantasy shopping spree where all your dreams came true. Got a deal for you. I am contractually obligated to ask if anyone would like to roleplay any of the things that happened during this time.
That's all I would like to do.
Yeah.
Fucking bastard.
You set
Okay,
yourself
hold
up for
on.
that one.
Hold on. All right, let me see what I got. Okay. All right, what are you trying to buy? Is it a rare good or an uncommon good that you were unable to find, aka you rolled a flat check and you did not succeed?
Oh no, I'm just going to haggle for no reason to leave.
Oh, okay. What are you trying to haggle for?
I'm down to do anything. I'm in a bad mood, so I'm just trying
Okay.
to spread the bad mood.
Wait, you're in a bad. Oh, because they took away your harpy.
Well, it's not just that. I'm having like a midlife crisis.
Oh, okay. Jeez. Wait, in the game? No. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Okay.
What's the different crap?
All right. Tell me about.
Things are blending these days.
All I think it was Terry Crews singing the blending song.
I've queued you up for role playing to haggle just to harass me. Does anybody else want to answer the call? Anyone else need some fancy role play? I heard Pumat Soul's in the Creative Commons now, so get Pumat Soul up in here.
When the fuck
we
did they
don't
sign
have
over that?
Respectfully. Fucking Chris. No, they didn't do that. Amazon will come after us if we put Pumat Soul.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, there's a lot of to go through on that.
All right, but what I can do is I can introduce this blue gentleman here, Winky Face. He is known as the Azure Broker. He's a half blue dragon, and he is known as the Merchant of the Unacquirable. He is a famous merchant within the city, and a lot of people think he's a dreamboat.
Yes.
All right.
Perfect introductions to be made.
If you are trying to find anything with a rare tag, you will have to go through this guy.
We don't have to role play it, but I just want it known that Jade saw a young kiddo that really wanted something, and she didn't want them to have to steal it. So this like small inconsequential thing that did not cost very much at all. I'm talking maybe a couple copper. Jade was like, "I'll get it for him," and saved the day.
Okay. All right. Nice. It turned out that it was life-saving medicine for their mother who had low blood sugar. It was candy. It was penny candy, but it did the trick. Did the trick.
Oh, I'm the best.
Your alignment is now lawful good. Congratulations.
Wait,
All right.
still have
It
that?
was a beautiful scene. There's no alignment.
I was gonna say.
That's Monday night's problem. All right, so he got a lot of problems on Monday night. Anyone else? Otherwise, Isaac, you were talking to the Azure Broker. You have somehow managed to get a meeting with him, and it's only because he had a cancellation, right? And you were harassing his secretary so much that she just let you in. She just let you in. She said, "Hey, boss, yeah, you know, this guy, he wants to buy something, I think." And the guy looks up and he says, "You don't look like Requiem."
I don't feel like
See,
Rick.
he canceled. He canceled. This guy's name is Ivan.
That's Isaac. It doesn't matter.
Right, well, Isaac, take a seat in my well-appointed office that you can imagine with the mind's eye theater.
I sit down. Yep. It's a
Might
very
I-
fancy
Might I,
office.
might I pour you an expensive drink to let you know that you are dealing with a very powerful and influential man whose time is valuable?
One drink, I'll take 3.
I see. You will have one, and
I-
you will pace yourself, because it's the only one you're getting, from what I can tell. All right, so you're Isaac Edwards. He ruffles. He pulls open a drawer, and you hear like little files going, and you could tell that he's grabbing your wanted poster.
Okay.
And he says, this is you right here, then."
Well, yes. But not all the things on that are true.
He squints down at it, and he says, "I see. Which parts are not true?"
Hang on, let me see it. I'll tell you.
Okay. He turns it around to show you.
Can you bring it up? I can't remember which part.
Oh
that is.
yeah, sure. There you go.
I know there's parts that I am debating, but through my court battle. Treason, 100 Thornton, that happened.
You are burning asshole Edwards, right?
That part I'm not actually. I don't agree with that.
Why
Okay,
don't
hang
you
on.
agree with it? The legends say that you have imbibed so many strange experimental alchemical mixtures that on command you can fire forth gouts of dragon-like flame from your anus.
Jesus Christ, no, I haven't done that in months.
Then it is true. Interesting.
No, it's in the public election. Oh, okay.
It says, yeah, you're wanted for treason, extortion, destruction of government property, kidnapping, arson of public halls, public indecency, intellectual property theft, human and animal experimentation without permit, impersonating an arch-magi, illegal narcotics.
Okay, that's it. I was not impersonating an arch-magi. I was an arch-magi, and I was disbarred.
You just don't seem to have that sort of
I'm telling you, it's true. It did happen.
aura about you.
I get it, but they appointed me. You know, it's a board-appointed position, and I was appointed.
Is that how it's done in Terranathus? I thought an Archmage was a title bestowed upon a wizard of suitable rank.
No, well, I mean, it's supposed to be. You know, it's kind of like a boys' club over there. Kind of stupid.
I could understand where you're coming from on that one, for sure.
Mhm.
All right, then what are you looking for today, Mr. Edwards? What
I would-
rare and difficult to find antiquity or object of power do you seek that none other in all of this city, nay, the plane itself, can provide for you? That is the services that I provide here.
I'm looking for a particular alchemical formula.
All right.
Did you read my 4-page backstory that I gave you? Did you read it?
Like a year and a half ago? That one?
Yeah.
Hold on, I have it here. Hold on. Are you asking me because you don't remember it?
No, I do.
Okay.
I'm looking for an alchemical formula that I created.
Oh, here it is. You spelled Isaac with 2 S's. That's why
I did.
All right. Okay. Hold on.
My agency wasn't fulfilled. I
Okay.
wanted to.
It said the formula was okay. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, if you kept a copy of it, did you lose the copy?
I would imagine that when I was kicked out, like they didn't give me time to fucking get my box back. You know what I mean?
Okay. So what is the name of this thing? Like he's not gonna know. He hasn't. This guy hasn't read your 4-page backstory.
Ah, damn. I didn't come up with a good name. Hang on. Let me have ChatGPT do it.
Do what we used to do. Just look around the room.
Oh no!
Combine a couple of random objects together.
Hang on, I got a bunch of paint next to me. Hang on.
Orange, amphibious.
It's I call it orc bile.
Orc bile.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He says, oh, you're interested in the formula for orc bile. That's a dangerous biochemical weapon developed by a madman from Terranathus.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's difficult to find. It's of great interest to the Jathum, who have already acquired a copy for themselves.
Ah, damn it.
A weapon like this could, well, it could kill thousands.
Yep.
It's not my business to ask where you plan to use it, but I will say this. This city has been good to me. It's my city.
I'm not looking at using it here.
Ah, okay, then that's fine. Yeah, I'll help you find it. I'll need about 3 days. There'll be a finder's fee. It is a rank 18 formula, and rare, so that is going to be quite expensive.
It's alright. We have money, probably.
All right, just a moment then.
Do we have money? Oh no, there's no one with me. Damn it.
I'm anywhere near that
Nope.
much money.
Even if we were there.
All right, so let's see. A formula of rank 18 is normally you use the gold system.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so normally
don't
8
weapons of mass destruction.
8,000. Yeah, 8,100 gold is the standard price, but this is an exceptionally rare and dangerous thing. We're gonna round that up to 10,000. Then there's my finder's fee. Normally 10%, but given that this is a weapon of mass destruction and you are a wanted criminal and a political refugee, I'm going to go ahead and move that up to 20%. And then I will need half of it up front. I'll need 1,000 gold today to get started.
Okay, Bill, I'll be back. Get up and leave.
Right.
You gotta do the Kashara thing and just fucking steal it.
That was the pay him half up front.
Nah, you gotta no. I mean, you gotta steal it from the crew.
Oh,
Paid for my hat.
I forgot about that, you bastard! God damn it!
Yeah, on
All
the
right.
ship. Not happening. Quartermaster
Look.
Goldleaf is on the goddamn case.
Look,
tracking this
I'm
shit.
I'm telling you, this is incredibly important for us to get back.
Yeah, I don't think Isaac has like a passive stealth of 42 the way Kashara.
I don't. I definitely don't.
Okay. As you leave, his secretary says, I'm real sorry about giving you a hard time. You just seemed like a homeless man, but apparently you're a big shot.
I wouldn't say that. I like your glasses.
Oh, thanks.
Would you like to trade?
I don't think we have the same prescription, hun.
There's
But if
only
you
one
want
way
a
to
pair like this, you could head to my optometrist.
Nah, it's okay.
All right, well, see you around.
I'm going to leave.
All right. Does anybody else need any fantasy shopping roleplay? Is that anybody?
Well, I mean, I guess I gotta talk to Songbo about my tattoo.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I
Alright.
get started immediately. Like you were asking me if it was possible, or you were talking about, man, I wonder where I can find a tattoo shop. Songbo has started in the middle of this conversation.
Oh God. So you have the feet for tattooing?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Nice. All right. You familiar with the rules and regulations for such activities?
Nope.
Okay. Hold on. All right. Tattoos. Okay. All right. This is legacy content, so you know your GM's a cool guy if he's still allowing it. A magical tattoo has the tattoo trait. It's permanently a part of the subject's body and reduces the number of items that creature can invest per day by 1. Each tattoo has the invested trait to indicate this limitation. A magical tattoo is like an invested item that the tattooed creature has no choice but to invest. If the tattoo loses its... I feel like that about mine. If the tattoo loses its magic or is destroyed, it is no longer reducing your investiture. Just like a physical magical item, a magical tattoo can be counteracted by spells like Dispel Magic or Disjunction. If destroyed, a tattoo fades from the skin. If a creature gets a new magical tattoo, when their limit on invested items has already been reduced to 0, the new tattoo's magic fails to take hold, and it becomes non-magical tattoo instead. That's unfortunate. However, a tattooist can alter an existing tattoo when they craft the tattoo, modifying the old one into a different magical tattoo and removing the old effect. Magical tattoos can usually be upgraded to their greater versions by having a tattooist add or modify the existing tattoo. Alright, so what tattoo are you after?
The Scar Eye.
Scar Eye. Right. Let's see. Scar Eye. Is that Eye Slash? Is that the one?
Sorry, Eye Slash. Yep, sorry. Yep.
Okay. And I'm assuming that you're starting with the level 1, or you going for the greater at level 4?
Greater.
Songbo can only do up to his level.
Yep,
Which
greater
is
level 4.
Alright.
Actually, we
Eye
can-
Slash. Small scars or marks around your eye improve your distant vision. These scars are especially common among orc scouts who favor scars shaped like eagle talons. You can see 4 times further than normal. Fuck yeah. If you have dark vision, you can see blood in color. That's amazing.
I know.
That is
Just-
really cool.
You just go full Sin City. Alright, love it. Higher level versions of an eye slash are larger and more elaborate scars or marks radiating out around the eye. That's dope as fuck. Alright, so this tattoo also grants you a +1 item bonus to perception checks involving sight. And it only cost 100 gold. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it was
That's
not
so
too bad
cool.
for. I was a little
So
disappointed that it doesn't match Spyglass because you could have counted as that, but Spyglass is 8 times. So I guess if I get the tattoo and then use the Spyglass, I'm seeing like 32 times length.
Hell yeah.
All right, so you need take the tattoo artist skill feat, which grants you the ability to craft magical tattoos, and then it just becomes a specialty crafting situation using the craft activity. Okay. So let's see, craft activity. It is a downtime activity. Let's see. You can make an item from raw materials. To craft an item, you got to meet the requirements. You have an appropriate set of tools. Do you have a tattoo kit?
Son of a bitch. I need to add something else to what I bought.
Okay.
I don't think it costs that much, but I guess on that same line. So we have about 4,500 total. However, some of that may be... If there's any items in the stash that you want to keep, make note of that or take it onto your character sheet, because that's going to cut
Let me check real quick.
Essentially, we have 900 left over to play with for crew funds and any type of ship funds. So whatever you're going to be purchasing for shopping, you have pretty much a 600 gold allowance.
All right.
Oh, Songbow, this would be an artisan's toolkit, and then you would just...
Oh, I do have that.
Well, you'd have to put in parentheses after
Yes.
it, tattoos.
Let me see which one that I currently have. Does harvesting creatures
Yeah,
still
see,
require
the
a specific
description
harvest
says
toolkit?
different sets are needed for different work as determined by your GM. So you would need artisan's toolkit dash tattoos. You can pick one up for 4 gold. You can pick one up for 4 gold, or you could pick the big boy kit up for 50 gold.
Oh, what's the difference?
Plus 1 item bonus.
Son of a bitch. I just accidentally pasted an entire paragraph into the name of this thing.
Let's see. And then you have all that. If you have the appropriate tools, blah blah. You attempt a crafting check after you spend 2 days of work setting up, or 1 day if you have the item's formula. So is this a common tattoo?
Yes. Yeah, it's common.
Is it Artisan's Toolkit Sterling? Is that the special bonus?
That's the special one. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna buy a special bet.
Oh wow, special tattoo kit. I feel like there's some pressure now for other people to get tattoos.
Gotta get
alright.
our money back.
Because it's a magic tattoo and you have the kit, it's still going to take you a day because you are scarring up your friend's eye and you're trying not to mess it up. That means about 8 hours of work. The GM determines the DC to craft the item based on its level, rarity, and other situations. Well, it's level 4 item, so it would only be DC 19 because it's common. That ain't bad at all. All right. So did you do this on the way there, or
Basically, in all of the Songbow, like plots the best way to buy the things that he wants, and then he just
gotcha.
doesn't have anything else to do the rest of the time while he's waiting for everybody. So he just starts tattooing Cloud.
All right, that's fine. We all know tattoo don't take like that long to get, but since this is a magical one, I guess it'll take a full day. All right. After this downtime, you can complete the item by spending the remaining price points. Okay. So your 10th item successfully expend raw materials as provided. You can pay the remaining. I don't think I've ever had anybody craft something before in all the 2 years I've been playing Pathfinder. You can spend additional downtime days working on it for additional days spend. Reduce the value of the materials. Blah blah blah. Okay. So you could just say that you did it in a few hours and just mark off the 100 gold, and then you don't have to find a tattoo artist or anything, which is fine with me. But otherwise, all you're doing when you're crafting is like you're earning income against the DC of the
you're, like,
item.
knocking off the
Yeah,
mark
and you're
on
just
the-
knocking off
yeah.
the price. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because
Yeah.
again, they want you to be adventurers and not craftsmen and merchants.
Fuck them, whoever them is.
Hi, Tim.
Is this just a crafting roller?
Yeah. So if you just for like Flavor Flav want to roll it, you can. But I don't think it's gonna reduce the cost by very much at all, unfortunately. Like the main thing you're doing by having the craft item feats is you're removing the need to find people to do it for you. Which in a game where there's not a lot of settlements and you spend a lot of time away from elements, like, you know, or I mean settlements, yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So it is masterfully done. Cloudhoof could describe it in however detail he wants. It turned out exactly like he envisioned it. You did a masterful job.
For now, it looks like a slightly more intricate crosshair, like around the eye,
Hell yeah.
like a reticle / cross.
All right, critical success. Your attempt successful each additional day spent reduces the materials needed to complete that by amount based on your level +1 and your proficiency rank in crafting. Okay. Okay.
Cost reduction is always nice.
Mm-hmm. All right, you reduce the remaining material cost by an amount based on your level +1 and your proficiency rank. This reduction is calculated from the earned income table. I am looking at it.
I'm an expert.
All right. This reduction is okay. If you are level 5 and expert in crafting, use level 6 row. But you're level 6, so use the level 7. Oh, buddy. Are you an expert in crafting?
I am.
Okay. You have knocked off 2.5 gold from the 100 gold it would
Hell
take to
yeah.
make this item. This is probably why no one has ever done any actual crafting checks. All right. The important thing is you were able to do it in-house, and if you need to do tattoos out in the field, you could do it. You don't have to wait for anybody. You don't have to find a town or anything. It's good. You can also research uncommon and rare ones. So yeah, it's nice, and it's cool. I like it. Okay.
And it only cost us 97 gold and 5 silver.
Incredible for the incredibly rare inks that you had to like put into the scarification. All right.
Songo had to go out and get out like a tattooist outfit. Like he had to look the part.
The majority of the cost was just dressing up like what you thought a tattoo artist would look like.
Yeah.
Which is funny because all his tattoos are temporary on him.
Incredible.
That song was doing.
All right. Is there anyone else that has town shopping business they would like to do? Was anybody after uncommon or rare goods that they were unable to acquire?
Oh, I do want to price out like livestock, maybe. Like, are there any creatures here?
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I bought a +1 and a resilient, and then a gate attenuator. And then I ended up having to get this tattoo kit. But all of those were just regular stuff.
Are you using like a voice modulator to sound
No,
extra
it's
cool?
Haley. She doesn't have her
Oh.
headset on.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Let's see.
I thought he was going for epic mode.
Right? But about like the least epic stuff, fantasy shopping.
I normally have them turned down all the way, but oops, my bad.
Yeah, no worries. Let's see. Okay. Cost of donkeys. It's been a hot minute since I had to look up the cost of a donkey.
Very
sure there's
simply-
any of those nifty creatures, you know. What local wildlife might be for sale?
I think it's in this document. Let me check. Cost of horses, donkeys, similar livestock. This is a weird thing that they don't just have priced out. So I had to like find a source document for it, but I haven't had to use it in a while. So hold on.
I'm surprised Kingmaker didn't have anything in it for something like that.
That's what I found it for, but now I can't find it in my notes. Let's see. All right, here we go. Aminals. All right, so on Galarian, the average price of aminals is pretty low for rich people and pretty high for poor people. So like a level 2 warhorse, for example, costs 30 gold. And a level 2 war pony costs 24 gold. But a guard dog, which is a level 0, combatant dog, is 2 silver. But like a riding dog or a service dog are 4 gold. So it's kind of all over the map. A messenger raven, 4 gold. Hunting eagle, 8 gold. I think that's crazy because if anybody knows what goes into training a hunting eagle, it would not cost 8 gold. It would be incredibly expensive. So what exactly are you, I guess, looking for? What kind of exotic menagerie type stuff are you hoping to find?
But I guess, where the heck did they get this from? Price of livestock. I guess it's looking like cows cost 10 gold GP. Sheep cost 20 GP for trade or slaughter.
Yeah, I mean that's back on
That's yeah.
The Galarian. But what do you?
So that's the same thing I'm looking for.
Oh, you want to buy just straight up like those kind of animals? Just
I'm trying to
regular
find some animals to restock our island. Trying to get some.
Oh.
Let them start grazing out there and.
Okay. Yeah. Hold
repopulate the island.
Goats. I mean,
Maybe
Right.
maybe bring some non-goo goats into the variant. See if we can dilute that pool back.
Yeah. Just give me a sec.
buy animals for clearing. Goats.
I didn't know if there was like extra fluffy cloud sheep or something native to the plane.
Cute idea. I like the thought of that.
Try to set up a sky fishery.
I'm not sure how you'd even do that because you can't really just set up feeders, I guess, to encourage them to stay close.
You have to like net in an area, maybe? I don't know.
I imagine you just have to put the feeders and have them so they want to stay close because it's ready supply of food.
Let's see.
Isaac, do you have an expanded healers toolkit? Or do you just have a regular one?
I have expanded healer toolkit.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
I would have put this all in the group text earlier, but it just occurred to me while we were here. It's like, oh, what about livestock?
All right. You are recommended to go to Flossie Voss, the Velvet Shepherd. The mistress of living cargo. Makes her sound like a slaver a little bit, but I mean, isn't that what a pet shop is?
In a place where animals where animals keep getting awakened. Yeah, pretty
They
much.
call it the horse flesh trade. I mean, come on. So Flossie Voss, the Velvet Shepherd. All right. So yeah, you would need to travel to her emporium, the Gilded Menagerie. She specializes in luxury livestock and companions, including the coveted pack ape. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the history of Dungeons & Dragons, but in 4th edition Hackmaster, the greatest thing that you could ever get to travel with you into a dungeon was a pack ape. It was a torchbearer, it was a henchman, it was a pack mule. All in
Why
one.
did I feel like Bubbles would be greatly offended if we got one of those?
It would be a rough situation if you bought a pack ape. I'm gonna tell you right now.
What if we made sure it was a girl pack ape?
I think it'd be an even rougher situation. I don't know.
I mean, what if we purchase it and then freed it from its servitude? So now he has a girlfriend.
I mean, he isn't awakened. I do want to point that out. He is a normal gorilla. He's just very smart. All right. Let's see. Where is Flossie Voss's art? Oh, here we go. All right. Okay. So.
Does that mean she's selling her own people? Oh my god.
I mean, she could just be a variant Minotaur for all you know.
A woolly Minotaur, yeah.
All right. So. Let's see. Because of the situation on the plane of air, all animal prices are 2 to 5 times higher, depending on type. So let's see. Common animals, non-native, prime material, minimum 3 to 5 times their base price. If you do adapted air creatures, it's only 2 or 3 times the max price. And if you want them to be already trained, the price will increase 50 to 200%. Anything exotic, it's going to be very expensive. So yeah, she would greet you as you enter her emporium. I guess she wouldn't greet you. I mean, this is a pretty big operation. There would just be like, salesmen or whatever. But you would see her off in the background, sort of like making her rounds to the store. And then they would be like, what can I do for you today, Mr. And the look on this guy's face, he knows exactly who you are, Cloudhoof. But he's giving you a chance to say that you're not Cloudhoof. Because, this is a pirate town.
Mr. Whitehorn, if you don't mind.
Ah, Mr. Whitehorn. What brings you to our fine establishment today?
Well,
I'm assuming you're looking for flesh?
Livestock. I have a small plot I'm trying to get a native to start a herd on.
All right. Trying to start a little livestock ranch. Yes. We have an assortment of animals. Are you hoping for something native or alien?
Native is fine.
I see.
Or possibly a hybrid if there exists.
Well, who is going to be partaking of this meat? You are doing livestock for meat, or is this a dairy situation, or are you just doing it for the hide? Is it all three? These sort of things matter.
Ideally, milk and possibly meat.
Ooh,
Something you don't necessarily have to kill the animal to get the benefit of.
Well, I hate to inform you, but to get the meat, you should probably kill them.
Well, yes. But, something you get some use of until they're getting the right size,
I see. He has a look of consternation on his face. He's a gravelly-looking guy. Probably has some earth, origins. And you see the tall sheep, ram type creature woman kind of making her way over. She eyes you with her golden eyes with their square pupils, and she says, Now, who is this?
Whitehorn, at your service.
Oh, Whitehorn, is it? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Flossie Voss, and this is my establishment. It looks like you, have my man here a bit, flabbergasted. What exactly can I help you with?
I've recently acquired a small bit of land and would like to get a small herd going there if possible. Free roaming. It's I don't think they'd be jumping off the island to hurt themselves.
I see. And you're gonna let them free roam, but you don't want them so stupid that they jump off and fall off the sides. Alright, well, you know what would probably work really good for you? We do have a small starter herd of cloud packer.
Are they generally used for wool, or? I only can go off the stories of.
They've got the fluffiest wool. And they do make milk. It can be a little sour, but if you feed them right, the milk comes out awful sweet.
Now, these not recommended for meat purposes either, or?
Oh, anything can be edible if it's prepared properly. And
So
that's when
it's
you notice
good-
that she has canines. She has canines.
Wolf in sheep's clothing, I see, huh?
When you kind of say that, she gives you a big smile. You can attempt a call knowledge check if you'd like.
Yeah, definitely do that.
You have no idea what her origins are, what's going on. She's definitely got a charismatic aura about her, but she is not a minotaur.
Gotcha.
Still might be your
All right.
sister.
I mean, at this point.
She says, "Why don't I take you over and you could take a look at them for yourself?"
Yes, wonderful.
All right. You gaze upon.
Did anybody decide to join me in this venture, or it's just me doing this?
Did you ask anyone what you're doing?
Well, yeah, no, I would have said what my intentions were. Like, if
Okay. Yeah, I think Gold Leaf, since this is a pretty big purchase, I think Gold Leaf would have came with you.
okay.
Lawrence is out shopping. He would have gone there, and if only to assure that we don't get pigeons.
Okay.
They're adorable.
She says, "Now here they are. Don't you worry. Those wings are just vestigial. They use them to glide after they adorably bounce and hop around, mostly to evade predators."
I identify with these creatures.
So I take it then you're interested? There's a fair mix of males and females, and I have heard from the hands that they have been busy, so some of them might be preloaded, if you know what I mean.
What's the going rate?
Ooh, well, I mean, this is a fine creature, but it is a native creature, so each one would set you back about 150. Gold, is the standard you're used to, right?
Yes, that's typically. Now, would there be anything specific you'd be looking for, maybe in trade?
Oh, I'm always on the lookout for rare and unusual creatures.
Did we have any goats left?
I've heard that in the city of Terranathus there are dog folk, but they don't have a snoot, just a flat face, hideously adorable to look upon. But allegedly, there's an actual dog creature that is just like that. I would pay a hefty sum to have some of those. They're not called pigs, but it's close. Plugs?
Oh, pugs. PUG.
Ah, is that what they're called? Pugs. Yeah, I heard they're like a dog, but different. Yes. I have a feeling that if I could get a hand on, if I could get a breeding pair, I know that they would sell like hotcakes in the markets of Amun Kalara.
We can definitely keep an eye out. The next time we go back to Terranathus. Anything else on your list?
Oh, I mean, that's certainly the top of my list, but I'm always on the lookout for anything, especially of alien origins. Anything from the prime material or the outer circle. Inner circle not as great, but it'll do. Also, I pay handsomely for directions, so if you happen upon some wild herds on some unclaimed islands, I would love to hear about them.
Noted.
Have you any interest in slimy goats?
Slime goats. Now that do sound fascinating. I would probably like to see at least one. I always prefer a breedable pair. Alas, I believe the slime goats were hunted to extinction by ravenous undead allies.
We kept the couple.
Oh, right. You hid a couple from them. You hid a couple just in case. That's true.
Now,
they probably only have one breeding pair left, though. But
I think Dr. Sunshadow and the other NPCs they hid it.
Yeah. So we'll have to take a look when we get back.
So what do you have the budget for these?
Well, I had asked earlier.
I know we spent a lot.
I didn't really get an answer. We have a bunch of parts and stuff, and that equals to about 45.
Oh yeah, I mean they don't use the gold. They don't use the gold standard, but they obviously gave away that they know you guys are from Terranathus because they're talking to you in the gold standard.
Right. Right.
But it's a trade market, so
Well, the thing is,
anything that's treasure can be spent as gold.
Gold leaf.
So that's treasure, but like all the other consumables. Could be spent also.
Yeah.
About that.
Go. It's so cute. We must get them.
I hear you. Okay, so we have like equipment and weapons and shields and stuff like that. Is that being sold at value or halved? And also, is there anything that anyone wants to
anything that's labeled anything labeled treasure is always retains its value.
Right. So that's going to cut a decent amount of stuff from what we actually have to spend. But the other thing
I want you to know also that these guys can be used as equivalent riding ponies. Just saying.
Cool. I hear you. That doesn't change the fact that if what we have in the stash isn't all being sold 1-to-1 value, then we probably have a lot less. Well, not a lot less, but we have less than what was initially looked at. Is there anything that we are keeping? Stay now, nor hold your peace, because otherwise all this stuff is gonna get liquidated, so it can actually have some tradable stuff.
I already grabbed the Rune of Thunder because I want to eventually build something stupid with it, but it's not worth anything. And I also grabbed the Atlas. So those are the only two things that I saw in there that I was like, we should probably keep these.
We have a bunch of consumables.
Oh, we need to keep enough cold iron to make a cold iron chain for Loritz's rope dart.
Yep.
So
But then
however much
chat.
that
So
was.
how much? So how much would that be in cold iron? Because I think
it's one bulk.
and that translates to what?
I think it's 250 for a bulk.
Okay.
But it's not an absolute need if we need to sell it.
Well, no, I was thinking we at least keep about 500 worth of the cold iron stuff in case we need to make stuff like the chain. So 150 or 1500 that can be sold as treasure, right? Towards value.
Yeah, that's treasure.
Okay, so that's
If you
100.
look at its category, it's in the treasure category.
Yeah.
Okay. I will say this. Every time you come to Port Peril, there'll be one thing that is like in demand, and then there's gonna be one thing that's got a glut commodity. So like right now, what people are really after is elemental crystals. So if you have any kind of elemental crystals, they would sell at a higher rate. But right now textiles are low. So
essence and elemental crystal.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. The frost essence.
They're only worth 1 gold.
frost essence, yeah, that would be an elemental crystal.
Okay.
So they'd actually pay 25% more on that.
I got a crystallized shock shard.
That is also a elemental crystal.
I'll put that in the party stash.
But anything that could be qualified as a textile would be worth 25% less right now.
Okay, was the 450 gold of ore? Was that the floatstone like ore stuff with the slime in it that we collected?
Yeah, that was the slime stone.
Okay, I don't know if that counts as elemental crystal, but
yeah, I guess it would. Yeah. So you can add 25% to that. Yeah.
Commerce.
That'd be another 112 gold and 5 silver.
Nice.
Okay. So, is there anything that we're keeping?
I don't think there's anything that sticks out to me other than, like I said, the stuff for
Also, if you have anything that can produce water, that's worth a lot right now.
Sungo pulls down his pants.
Which is to say, any items that, even common items, like that create water would probably not be available to purchase right now. So those decanters of endless water, which are normally a common item, would not be available right now.
Man, I could have been a dual gate water and metal kineticist. And we've been rich beyond our wildest dreams.
Hey, Songbo? There's a Navigator's Star Design tattoo in the equipment.
If it's common, I already know it, so we don't need the...
Okay, I wasn't sure. It doesn't say anything, so that means it's common. I guess if it's rare, it'll say rare. Common. If it doesn't have tag.
I think it'd be a different color, too.
Yeah, it is common. I think it came out before they were just like, please use our crafting system. All the common recipes are known to everybody, essentially. But I think I told you guys that it takes 18 gold off the price like, so you could use this to make the tattoo for free, essentially.
Okay, that's fun. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
I'll hang on to that.
Yeah, it's essentially a kit to make that tattoo.
And I'll take the ghost touch rune because I think those on my gloves would be a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think we got that from the observatory. That tattoo design. Are we going to be using a chainsaw?
I'm fine with selling the chainsaw.
Okay. Are we going to be using the shadow stuff?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I feel like the consumables we probably should at least keep. Okay. So then I'm just gonna start deleting stuff from the stash and then adding it as gold. But this. Alright, so the treasure is selling for exactly what it is.
So many shadow monster parts.
But yeah, basically, if you capture creatures and animals and stuff alive, you can bring them to Flossie Voss and sell them. But she has no interest in them if they're dead.
Fair enough.
As opposed to the Stone Ranch, where the bigger they are, the better, and they will accept them dead. Though they do prefer them alive.
So what I'm hearing is we just need to lure a bunch of sky behemoths there and let them change them into stone.
Yeah, like they can't. She can't turn the dead ones to stone, but they'll use dead animals to attract larger animals and then turn them to stone.
That makes sense.
All right. You guys done with shopping? Are you purchasing any cloud packas? Is that what you're trying to figure out right now?
I think we're trying to figure out our funds, see if we're going to get some cloud packas.
Yeah.
Okay.
If we could get a male and a female at least, that'd be good.
With me buying the artisan kit, my total is 610.
610?
Yeah. With
Okay.
the 2 armor runes, the gate attenuator, and the crafting kit.
I guess I gotta figure my new total.
We said that we are getting rid of that shop shard that you just put in there.
Yeah, I put that in there so it could be sold.
Okay, and that is gonna get bumped by 25%.
Yep. So yeah, my total ends up coming to 350.
Songbow, are you
7?
also at the animal emporium, the gilded menagerie? Or no?
Am I doing what now?
Are you also with them at the alpaca dealership?
I mean, I like to think that Songbow has been like latched on to Cloudhoof's shoulder, tattooing him.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, okay. Right. Well, I will say that she is giving you some looks of great interest. He says, "You're a Tanuki then, yeah?"
A Tanuki? Yeah.
Interesting.
Check this out, and I shape change into one of whatever she is.
Oh wow! Like same size and everything, or?
I think it'd be a smaller one.
Okay.
Actually, no. I could go up to medium. So if she's large, I would still be smaller than her. But
So you just copy appearance though. You're still like a Tanuki stat wise.
basically, yeah.
Okay. Sure. She says, "Oh, that's a neat trick. Well, it's amazing how much you bear a resemblance to critter we're currently trying to offload. You familiar with the tycoon?"
Like somebody that is in charge of a particular business.
Oh no. I'm talking about the the rodents that the fluffy, they're full of electricity, always trying to steal electricity. Tycoons. I think on Galarian they're called raccoons.
They steal electricity?
Yeah.
What do they do with it?
Oh, they eat it. She motions over to an enclosure, and you see the tycoons in there. They look out at you. They make sad faces. Faces that long for freedom.
How expensive are these ones?
Oh, you're interested? Well,
I mean, if they're such a nuisance, I might as well see if we could take them off your hand.
Well, I'm asking for the equivalent of 10 gold apiece, but if you're willing to take all 10, I'll let them go for 50.
That's pretty tempting. I've already gone 10 gold over my current total that I was supposed to go to, but I am all for it.
As you tell the stranger like about how you spent your allowance in your paycheck. She says, "Well, if you've got the funds, you might be the proud owner of 10 tycoons. They're just wonderful with their little hands. You could train them to help you with stuff on the ship."
Goldly, think of all the things we could do with them. We could have 10 of these running around the ship.
Are you now trying to get Cloudhoof to get some of his money because he only spent 350 on his?
Wait! These things eat electricity. We have that electricity like rune that makes it shock things. This is a perfect combination. Now we just have to figure out how to do something useful with them.
So they eat electricity, but do they produce electricity?
Well, that would be weird.
No, they covet electricity. If they can't get enough, they will take it from living creatures. Every living creature technically has a little bit of electricity in them. I guess except for stone elementals.
Look, we have a rune of thunder that basically guarantees a lightning strike every 6 seconds somehow. This is a perfect combination for these creatures.
As long as you fly through storms every now and then, they store the excess in their tails for later.
Is there any way that we could use these cute little fellows as like an elemental engine of some sort?
Oh, ooh, I suppose you could. You're talking about possibly binding them to a airship engine?
No, I'm thinking we'd make it sort of like their home, but then they would be in it, and then it would like we'd stick a pole going out the back end of the ship, and we'd attach this rune of thunder on it, and so it would constantly being struck by lightning, and then that lightning rod would funnel into these creatures, and they would store it up, and then we would put around them something that would conduct that electricity and use it to power an engine.
Couldn't we just cut out the animals? Like,
We
it just
could,
use the lightning
but
rod
look at
directly?
how cute they are. Plus, they're able to store it up. They would act like the battery.
Yeah, but I feel like you get less out of them. And we have a flying ship that uses energy consistently.
Well, yeah, but we also have a floatstone.
I mean, I get it, but
We don't currently have a battery. We currently have an empty elemental engine that we could repurpose into like a raccoon habitat.
yeah, but I mean, I feel like we're just trading one enslaved creature for many enslaved creatures.
Now, see, that's the thing, is since there's so many of them, we don't really have to keep them all in there. Like, they could just sort of wander, and that could just be like their little hut.
Wouldn't creatures that are essentially batteries be kind of dangerous amongst the crew?
No, I'm sure they'd be fine.
They look incredibly dangerous.
No,
They look
look
adorable.
at how cute they are. They're
I
like me almost.
I feel like you're incredibly dangerous. Second, like, they might be adorable, but that just makes you want to pick them up, and they're like filled with high voltage electricity.
Well,
Lords?
I'm sure that you just don't touch the tail or don't have metal on you. It'll be fine.
I feel like that's an unreasonable ask.
Listen.
I'm
It'll be
so sorry,
fine.
you guys. I should have thought before I said anything. This is all my fault. This is all he's gonna talk about for, well, ever.
Look, it's only 50 gold.
Lawrence looks at the songbow. He's like, I admire your enthusiasm about this and your excitement. He pulls out his money bag, the 600 gold that they gave him to go spend. It looks empty, and he pours it out to you, and it's just like 7 gold. That's all he has left.
All right, I now have only gone over my budget by 3 gold, and I'm no closer to being able to afford these raccoons.
Wait, what
Give
were
the
we
man
allowed
his
to reach?
raccoons.
600 each.
I didn't know we had. Oh shit! I got 200. I can buy llamas myself. Okay. I only spent 350.
If you guys would like,
Songbow hands the 7 gold that he overspent to Goldleaf, and he says, "All right, now I only need 53 gold, and I can afford these 50 gold raccoons."
I would like several thousand gold pieces to buy a dangerous biological weapon I invented before it killed people.
There are a lot of questions.
I mean, your thing is just like a piece of paper, though, right? Like, can't they just write it down on another piece of paper?
I understand, but
What's next? Asking a library how their digital copy of a book wears out? Come on, bro.
yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I mean,
you invented a super weapon.
I did.
And
I invented a revolutionary one-person airship and then lost it. We're kind of similar. Mine's been adapted to weapons also.
Hopefully they're not combined.
They probably... They'd make a good team, but I also hope that hasn't happened yet.
While, yes, you could just copy the recipe, I would like to have it so that, for one, it's incredibly rare, and two, I could possibly invent some sort of cure for the super weapon. So that way, if it does get used, we could prevent it from killing people. Oh god, my brain, my head hurt so bad. What's the name of the really mean people you keep telling us to stay away from? Geez. Help me out, please.
Do you stumble into this this conversation while they're trying to buy livestock?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Jotham? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Jotham, they already have it.
Flossie Voss, she puts an arm around you, Cloudhoof, and she says, if the Cloud Pack are a bit too much for you, might I interest you in some Papa Pigs? And she kind of leads you away from your allies, and she brings you to an enclosure that it has like a roof on it. And the reason is these pigs are constantly floating around. And she says, yeah, so these are Papa Pigs. They are delicious. They can be a little hard to keep track of. But they can also be milked. The milk is very airy, almost like a whipped cream.
Where did the milk come from?
Well, you're not there to ask, but if you look close at the picture, they have little teats. They have little teats on the bottom. It's delicate work. So you don't listen. She's not going to tell you this, but if you critically fail to milk them, they pop. So.
Oh no! Oh no!
Well, how about a pair of the alpaca for 200?
Oof.
Male and female.
Oh my goodness, that's a third off of what I was expecting. Plus, only 2. That's not really enough to start a livestock opportunity. If you're serious about the livestock trade, you're gonna need at least 2 breeding pairs.
What about if you have the equivalent of a native equivalent of the Galaran chickens?
Oh, yeah. Let me see.
Go back to full Harvest Moon. You start with chickens and work your way up to cows.
Yeah, so we're buying livestock. That's what's happening.
I mean, technically.
Sorry, some of us don't invent mass weapons of mass destruction that cost thousands of gold to get back a copy of.
Oh, I know what you need. Chickens. Okay, you looking for? Oh, all right.
Why are you trying to give me 3,352 gold pieces?
No, I was trying to do a certain amount of it.
So what you're looking for is called a wind cluck.
Let me see. This works.
Now these are fantastic. They make eggs. You only need 1 male. He'll fertilize all the eggs.
Don't worry. Can I walk up to Cloudhoof and whisper something into his ear?
What do you whisper?
I'm not gonna lie, I got a little worried after you said you only need 1 male to fertilize all the eggs, and then don't worry. I was like, okay, where's this about to go?
Just buy females. I can change the gender with a potion.
Where did you get this?
I can make anything. Apparently.
The alchemists do have 400 different potions, guys. It is the most complicated class in the game.
It makes life so fucking hard.
2 years and I don't know this exists.
Yeah, I've had this for a long time. It just never come up.
Well, you've never been level 6 yet. You haven't been level 6
No,
yet.
I had lesser. I left the bird.
Oh, jeez. Does it give you a little peen? Is that?
I will.
Is that what?
I will say. Yeah. Well, you just have to take it more frequent, I think.
Oh, okay, okay.
That said, we do have a crew member that's like, I think they wanted to change the gender, and I just didn't bring it up to them. Which probably with the dick move. But
well, who knows if it would work on undead flesh, right? Like
I don't know. I don't know if it'll work on chicken, if we're being honest. But I'm willing to try. You know what I mean? Like worst case scenario, would come back and buy a male. You know.
All right, so she will part with these wind clucks for only 1 gold apiece. 2 gold for the equivalent of a rooster.
How many of them are there?
I mean, there's a ton. You could get a ton of these if you want.
What's a good amount for a starting flock? I guess a dozen females and 3 males.
So we would have to think about.
Whoa! The males are territorial, so if you do that, you got to keep them in separate enclosures.
You think if you put them both on an island, they'd have their own separate corners, or would they purposely seek each other out to kill each other?
Oh no, they'll fight to the death. Yeah, these stormcocks, they don't mess around.
I'm telling you, the better option is to get all females and just make a male when we need it.
Well, look, you want one around to protect the flock anyway. If that's, if I'm reading my books right.
Would the little raccoons, if we got one of those, would they protect the chickens?
Oh no.
They would steal the eggs.
Eat those,
The only thing about raccoons, they would decimate their population. They would, yeah.
I don't think. Do raccoons like actually eat chickens?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are horrible. They will kill the
Yes.
chickens, eat the eggs.
Listen,
I know
How do
you-
they ate the eggs? I didn't
Yeah.
think they killed the
we're
chickens.
in the Amish country. 1 in
Yeah.
3 people has chickens, so we
Yeah.
know what we're talking about here.
My
Like-
son's
didn't
mother
know
has
this.
chickens
No,
and
no.
goats.
Yeah.
Yeah, you picture raccoons just eating garbage, and you're like, that's their natural food type.
No.
You know.
They are real life kobolds, Haley. They
Yeah,
are real life
100%,
kobolds.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's
They
a
have
reason.
fucking real hands. They can
they'll
actually
steal,
like open.
get into anything.
They'll steal a human
Yeah.
baby. They
I
will
am
steal a
learning
human
so
baby.
would.
many things right now, and I
They
want
would.
you guys to realize that raccoons were my favorite animal for like a decade.
No, they're
I mean,
cute,
they're
and
cute
they
as
make
shit.
fun pets, but they just are mischief makers and will
Oh,
literally
yeah.
eat anything that can be food.
Like God made like little bandits on purpose. It's like
Yeah.
to give you a hint. You know what I mean? Like
It's a warning.
Yeah, no, 10 of these on your ship would be a horrible situation.
yeah.
what I wanted.
Do we have a way to like hold them? Like, do we have crates, containers, like something that we can put?
We
them
had a
in?
cage in the inventory list.
That's true.
It's
Problem-
still in,
The cage
Still
doesn't
problem-
hold raccoons very well.
They have hands. They can open cages. Like you know how creative you have to get with like a raccoon cage. Like
Yeah.
there's no door. Like they're like a one-way trap. You know.
I meant for the chickens, not for the raccoons.
Oh,
Look, I still think we put the raccoons in the old engine.
so
That's
this
pretty
like
funny.
what is this, like a hamster wheel situation?
Yes, basically.
Alright.
Except that they don't have to actually move at all, because all that's going to be happening is that they're going to be acting as the batteries for the lightning rod.
Yeah, they're legitimately a pest. They make traps for her.
yeah, like they're so damn smart. Lowe's has them if you're looking for them. By the way.
No, thankfully, I don't have any reason for that yet.
I do have one of those.
Low key, I'm a little depressed now.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Why?
Like, I knew raccoons were little heinous bandits, but I didn't realize they're just out here murderizing chickens.
Oh yeah, they'll lure them to the they'll lure them to the edge of the the enclosure, and then they'll like snap their necks, and then they'll just pull the meat through the chicken wire.
Yeah.
To be fair, chickens are like fucking evil too. So.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
No, chickens are horrible.
Most animals are.
All right,
You know, like if you,
I just want to reiterate the progression of this conversation. So Haley says, low-key depressed, and Crash says, oh yeah, they snapped their necks and picked the meat.
Just double down on it. Just double down on it.
I just want you to be aware. That's all. I just want you to know what's going on. In case real life Nathan tries to adopt 10 raccoons. I just want you to know what you're getting into.
I posted a second picture of a groundhog in the cage. He looks like that one that did that dramatic.
Don't worry. These wind clucks are gonna be fine as long as you get a big old storm cock to keep them safe. As long as you.
Oh. We're talking about wild animals. Don't even get me started.
You get a storm cock and ends up being an actual thunderbird.
Wow, it really. Wow, that thing looks. Why does it have does it come with the necklace? Or
she blushes a little bit. She says, "I just like to put it on them. You know, it looks pretty, but no, it's just for show."
Well, they look magnificent.
Thank you. It's not every day someone tells me I have a magnificent-looking cock.
If you take this potion once every 6 months, it can happen more often.
She blushes a little bit and she says, "Oh, you must be an advanced alchemist. I actually might have need for such services. Not for myself, of course."
No, I don't do sex work anymore.
No, but I always pay more for breeding pairs. This could be quite fortuitous if you're able to change the gender of the animals you capture.
I mean, you'd have to keep giving it to them. No.
Forever?
Hang on. Let me fully read the thing that I linked.
Let me fully read the instructions of the thing I'm proposing.
It just says you take it once, but it takes 6 months.
Oh, yeah. You take it 6 months. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah, so no, it's permanent. Damn. That one's really good. The litter one is not that good. I removed the litter one because I had the better one.
Now that you have a sense of how animal husbandry works and the livestock trade, is there any other fantasy shopping where all your dreams come true got a deal for you that you would like?
I really will get a dozen females and 1 male.
All right. That would be, is it 3 gold for the Stormcock and then 1 gold for each of the Windclucks? So 15 gold. She does take all their jewelry off, though.
And we're getting the raccoons, right?
No.
Come on!
Looks like gold
it's 50 gold for 10 raccoons. It's a great deal.
It is maybe the finest deal that I've done this cycle. Maybe even this span.
Well, I've passed out 600 gold to each of you, so you guys can start dipping into your stuff if you want.
Yeah,
bring
but
some
I've already
my
spent
stuff.
that plus 10 minus 7.
Well, anywho,
That was well, sucks for you. Okay.
I would like 400 more gold for my down payment.
yeah, we don't really have that because we have to pay our crew.
Yeah.
All right, I'll have to do it then.
I don't suppose you have a ship hound, a mascot, some kind of animal that keeps the spirits up on the crew, do you?
Pack gravel.
Bubbles, does he count?
I'll just give it whistle and gravel will walk over.
He's
Oh!
thickened
What a
gorilla.
lovely living boulder and of an exceptional size and strength. I only asked because we just had a litter of pom-poms.
Like for cheering?
The Goldleaf's face mask starts to kind of creak as his eye sockets kind of become two narrow slits, and he's just looking at this lady. He's on her. He sees what she's trying to do, and everyone else is bitten so hard.
Captain Jade. She motions to the petting area where the pom-pom puppies are.
This is what happened to you. Go to the fucking pet shop, trying to sell you everything they goddamn have.
Yeah. You go there for the free cat, you come back with like 9 dogs.
I'm not gonna lie. I did this during college. I worked in a pet store during college, man. I could upsell puppies like nobody's business.
I could totally see you being the greatest puppy salesman on the planet. You know
You
what I
have
mean?
to sell a bulldog for $3,000 a pop. Ugh.
Jeez, that's
I didn't even get commissions. Sucked.
damn, man. It's easier than a used car, I bet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
By the way, trying to those little window displays where they always have like the Chihuahua puppies in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cleaning that thing is the biggest pain in the butt.
Well,
Because
I
the
can imagine.
puppy, because they are all like little land piranhas. Because as soon as you put your hand in there, they all start trying to bite your hand, and yeah. And you have to keep watching it because as soon as they go to the bathroom in there, you have to get it real quick before they start smearing it around.
Like a Roomba.
Captain Jade, are the pom-pom puppies getting any reaction out of you? She's watching carefully.
Oh, 100%.
Okay,
Captain
because
Jade, I need
if
53 gold.
Captain Jade, if you're not into puppies, she do got some kitties.
Yeah, Captain J.
This is
Don't
the
let
fucking
her
dangerous
upset.
AI. Goddamn it!
Captain
Just
J.
make it
Oh
all.
my goodness!
It's making all these goddamn things.
Don't let them upsell you on the vaccination. I can do that for us.
What are these? What are these?
Oh, these are called whisper winds.
Oh, I want one, you guys. I want one so bad.
Now, I'll show you a trade secret. She picks up one of the Whisper Winds kittens, and she puts it in your arms, and she starts petting it, and it makes this sort of purring sound that's the most soothing sound you've ever heard in your entire life.
How much are they?
Oh, well, these are a premium breed. It is gonna be 30 gold pieces for one kitten. But it is a companion that will be with you for as long as you're with it. On account of them being, air creatures and, nothing dies of old age here, so.
You just have to keep the fan off.
After Jade's told the price, she stares down at the sweet little adorable baby. But she just cannot justify spending 30 gold pieces on something for just herself.
For just 20 more, Captain, we can have 10 raccoons. And look, I have 3 gold right here. Actually, no, I don't. I for just 23 more gold, you can square up my debt and also buy 10 raccoons.
I'm just
How
saying.
does your debt keep getting bigger?
No, it got smaller. It was 10 gold, and then Lawrence gave me 7 to go towards the raccoons, but I had already overspent, so I only am 3 gold in the hole, plus 50 gold for 10 raccoons.
I think Captain Jade is making a great point. We should buy something that benefits the whole crew, maybe the whole world, like a deadly biological weapon.
All right, Isaac. How much is this gonna cost?
Well, It's 1,000 gold pieces for the down payment. He has to source it. It'll take 3 days.
More.
I believe that would be half, is what he said.
So 1,000 for a down payment, and then how much for the? That's just the down payment. What's the rest?
He said, I believe he said that was half. So it would be 2,000.
Yeah, and then like 12,000 or something.
And then like 4,000 more. So.
Okay, I was gonna roll a sense
That would be
motive, but
half of his. I think you should. You guys weren't there, so you don't really have the context, I guess.
yeah, I'm gonna roll a sense motive.
Don't worry, I don't think Isaac's got anything in deception. I think you should be fine.
I'm gonna burn.
Oh.
Well, I'm burning a thing to roll with advantage anyway.
Okay, let me see. Isaac's deception. Ooh. Okay. You do feel that Isaac is telling you that it is half of an amount, but maybe not half of the amount
of what he just stated.
What you think as a bard who knows things, this is half of the finder's fee.
Yeah.
And if the finder's fee is 2,000,
the actual item itself. All right. Well,
I was trying. Look, they said they have a layaway program. We just come back every couple 8 weeks. We drop a couple gold off. By Christmas, we'll have it.
We don't have Christmas. Not in Galarian, not here.
By Tree Day, we'll have it.
Tree Day. All right. Well, even if we were to entertain this idea, I don't think we have enough left over. Let's put a pin in it for now.
Did that image show up?
We do have enough left over for 10 raccoons.
I tried dragging an image onto the screen. I have a.
What do you got? Share it in Discord.
Okay, Discord.
This all add up to this, honestly.
Oh, very cool, very cool.
Oh, that's dope.
Who doesn't want a Sky Komodo dragon?
Oh, that's rad.
Cool.
I mean, she's got him. She's got him, bro.
Of course she does.
The trick is an actual air elemental, so I can use its abilities.
That is true. All of these animals so far do have the air trait. Hey,
have any other kind of meat animal that would play well with the chickens? Maybe like rabbits or something, or like something adjacent to that.
Chickens are so delicate; it wouldn't surprise me if bunnies hurt them.
Let me check. Do rabbits kill chickens? Asking for Haley.
Specifically for
rabbits can, but only if the chickens make them nervous.
They don't eat chickens, but they can kill a severely.
Like, for example, if they were made out of storms.
I mean,
chicken. You just need a livestock guardian dog then, and then.
Or 10 livestock guardian raccoons.
But chickens are more likely. Chickens are more likely to attack the rabbits. They'll peck a rabbit to death, targeting their vulnerable areas like their ears, eyes.
You gotta remember, they are essentially dinosaurs. So.
That is true. Yeah.
They're
like raptors.
Just don't put them in the same pen.
So what's the storage situation look like for us with the chickens that we've gotten so far?
I mean, she will sell you cages and stuff if you don't have your own.
I mean, if we're going by real life, what you would ordinarily get to protect your chickens, it'd be a turkey.
That's pretty dope.
I mean, she do got bunnies if you want those.
I think it would be smart to have fast producing livestock meat animals that
That's what I thought chickens were.
Well, yeah,
technically, rabbits are the highest food ratio to meat animal in agriculture.
They eat a lot, though.
They're right up there with guinea pigs.
Yeah.
rabbits
what
don't
about-
eat as much as chickens do.
Okay, well, she has something called bun pose,
What about bats?
but
Can
they're
you start more viruses? Goddamn.
I
Oh
know.
my goodness.
I mean, they breed fast. They taste good.
That's a reminder. You're going to have to kill and eat this thing.
Yeah, true,
Alright.
but also look at all of that wonderful fur that we would get to keep too.
That's not what you were awing about.
This is gonna be like one of those, like, I grew up in the South on a farm or the Midwest on a farm, like trauma stories where we're gonna have to roleplay Jade, like slaughtering and processing one of these bunnies. Like, I'm not here for that. That's one of my
Can
triggers.
Jade ever
That's
do
one
it
of-
herself? No, not at all. But like, can Jade watch somebody else do it? 100%.
All right.
I mean, I'm
Listen,
pretty sure
these bu-
Squirt and his friend would have a field day with this stuff.
The bun pose are very affordable. They're very, very affordable. Let's see,
All
where are
right, so sorry.
We also
can you
have
like
to carry
write
these with
down
us
the?
to get back to the place, so just keep.
Yeah, they're gonna have
some
to go
real
into the
Sea of
bilge.
Thieves vibes right there.
They're gonna have to go into the bilge.
The bun pose are actually 2 gold apiece.
Could you write down each of these creatures and what their prices are? And I'll calculate how much.
Yeah, it's
I have
50
100 that I
gold
didn't use, so
for
I'll start
10
purchasing.
raccoons.
All right, let me go to your the shop channel, I guess. Animals. Here we go. Bunpo. 2 GP each. Wind clucks.
We should currently have 12 of.
1 GP each. Stormcock. 3 GP.
You got one of those.
Whisperwind. 30 gold.
And that's the cat.
You never found out how much the puffballs are, so don't need to worry about that. Let's see.
The Whisper Wind is the cat.
Yeah, the Whisperwind is the cat. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, the Tycoons are 10 GP each, or
They're
10
basically 5
for
gold each.
50
because we're gonna
GP.
buy all 10.
have
You know what makes
to
me
buy
really-
all 10.
You know what makes me so proud about this?
What?
We were talking about chicken, and you did not bring up a Kawaka. Not once.
Oh,
That's growth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
It is, yeah.
that's because with the wind clucks, the eggs just fall out. They don't have a
Oh,
cluck.
we don't have one, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
the male, he just fertilizes the whole thing, because
Like
Yeah, so-
fish.
From the outside.
He just
Yeah.
wraps around them like a cloud.
he just kind of bukakes the whole flock at once, just like a little yard
Makes
sprinkler.
it rain.
Just- yeah.
Do they have any deer like this?
What?
I don't know why they got.
That's not AI. I found that's on Pinterest fairly.
Yeah, that's a gazelle. Yeah.
It's a gazelle, really. Damn it. I
Yeah.
thought it was a deer.
No, that's a gazelle.
That's weird looking deer. That's odd.
They're like that so they can eat from thorny bushes.
Oh. I found one really. Wow, yeah, they do that a lot.
Oh, and how many of these do they have in stock? Except for the typhoon, which seems to have, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm horribly afraid of
the
popping
Tychoons
things.
is the last they have in stock. Once they're gone, they might not carry them again.
what about for all the other ones? Or are those like relatively?
Yeah, I mean,
stock numbers?
they're pretty common. Yeah, they're pretty. Yeah.
Okay.
What's stopping us from getting like a couple mated pairs of all of these animals and then just bringing them with us to our island and then just releasing them so they can repopulate?
Money. That's what stopped. Other than that, I don't think there's an issue. It's just
listen, Jade, you're the captain. I'm just saying, you're the captain. Captain makes it happen.
All right, then I guess we can just run through danger and hope we survive.
He keeps calling me the captain, and it's super cute. But we all know that Gold Leaf is pretty much, you know.
Have you ever heard of like the Australian
exactly
It's like an Australian
like the store manager versus the assistant store manager, right? Like you're the store manager, and your job is to sit in the office, and then Goldleaf is the assistant store manager, and his job is to run the store.
At a school level, at a school level, it's the vice principal versus the principal. Like the principal's out chasing down grants, shaking hands with politicians. The vice principal's actually in there getting stabbed by kids who've, with a pencil. Like that's what's happening.
Have you heard?
Since you guys have kind of conveyed to her that you're broke as shit, she doesn't even mention the Rolls Royce that they have in stock right now. But you guys can see it off in the distance in the Gilded Menagerie. It is some kind of camel that generates an endless supply of water.
Oh shit!
For the fancy.
Wait, how?
Like, given the water shortage right now, I mean, it's a big deal.
How is this thing still here? I would have imagined the leadership of this settlement would have liked to have paid for such a creature.
Oh, she leans in conspiratorially. Oh, she's already got one.
What's stopping her from getting more?
I had a mated pair. I sold the first calf to her, but I couldn't turn down the price that was offered to me by a foreign dignitary visiting from Amun Kalara. So now it's just me and Bessie. She's not for sale.
Figured. But if we were to find a mated pair or a mate.
Oh, that would be incredible.
Sounds like we're gonna go to Armun Kalar.
Does a yellow exclamation mark pop over her head?
So, Songbo, how long are you gonna polymorph into a camel in order to produce the air?
Some real Loki action there. So she explains that this animal is known as a Nimbari, and they can only be found on certain desert islands in the Sea of Stars.
All right, hear me out. We go to Armun Kalar, right?
And steal one.
Songbo transforms into one of those like cock gloves that you use for horses, and we collect the semen from a male. And then we just bring it back, and then we're like, "Hey, look at what we got."
Songbo, I love that rather than just at this livestock emporium purchasing the cock sleeve, she wants you to be the cock sleeve and stay the cock sleeve for the duration.
Those things are really big.
Not remembering Not
were just
remembering
talking about how broke we were. I don't.
not remembering that you can still talk while you're a cocksleeve. So.
That sounds awful. Oh, God.
Yeah, because he would have like a gargling sound in his voice.
Yeah, and
Oh.
you know, it's like the top of it that uses like a mouth. You know what I mean?
I mean, I can probably decide where the mouth is, but
Man, how am I gonna get ChatGPT to generate this image? I have no fucking
Good
idea.
luck. Good luck with the terms of service. Okay. So, jeez, there's a lot of things. We're becoming the fucking arc of.
Listen,
Okay.
I told you, I'm contractually obligated to ask if you wanted to do any fancy shopping. You guys
You
could have
did.
fucking said no.
We
You
did.
could have said no. You brought this on yourselves.
We did. Okay. If anything, I think Goldleaf will purchase the whole 10 for the tycoons, and then 2 of each for all the other ones.
fuck yeah.
So
These
let me
raccoons
go-
gonna cause so many problems. What the
Wait,
hell?
so you're buying the 10 tycoons?
Yeah. I think
Was that
that's
ever in question?
When I googled it, I just get big gloves. They're like gloves that cover your whole arm. Ugh. God, I'm so mad. This is part of my third history now.
Don't worry, there's no FBI agents left.
Yeah, that's the one thing keeping me safe.
We're free now. We're free.
All right.
Not enough employees for the government to function.
We're getting to that point very soon. Okay, so if it's 2 of each, and then 1 of the Whisperwind, and then 10 of the Tycoons, that comes out to 95 gold. Goldleaf had 100 left over from what he was going to end up buying. It was just going to be stuff for his armor. So he'll purchase all that stuff and have it sent to the ship.
Okay. Do you purchase enclosures for the tycoons, or?
I mean, yeah. How much would it be for that?
That's just your standard rate of cages. Let's see. Cage, 5 silver piece. So we would just scale the price of the cage to be equivalent to how many tiny creatures you put in it.
So for 10. Hold up, 50 silver, so 5 gold. Yeah. So yeah, so all right, so the 5 gold that was left over from all the animals will be going to purchasing cages for the tycoons.
Okay.
And that's all of Goldleaf 600. I got nothing else. We're gonna need to make some money.
Yeah, it's like I'm like trying to. I got 300 I'm holding on to right now.
Well,
Sounds
thankfully, I'm a
before.
spellcaster, so I don't have to worry about runes as badly, but I at least wanted to make sure I got my armor situation done. But yeah. Alright, so we have started Noah's Ark on board the Skyhaven.
Goldleaf, you can add 50 gold in case you need to get anything, and I'll subtract 50 gold from what I have left over. That way you still have something if you want something.
No. The thing that I'm looking for is probably going to come by a little bit later, so don't have to worry about that for now.
Okay.
But thank you, though.
You can take 3 gold away from your total because I'm 3 gold in the hole.
I think you need to hold on to that song.
No, I'm
He
3
just
gold over my 600.
Sure. I'll take it then. Yeah. Now let's add 3 onto mine. Alright, livestock purchased.
Oh my god. You have 9 tycoons. One of them tried to shock the handler as it was being put into a cage, and it set its fur on fire and died.
Well, we won't know this until we go back to the ship. So awesome.
She feels terrible about it, and she refunds you 7 gold.
Thank you. Yes.
I can't wait till they all do that when we're cramming them into a fucking engine compartment.
You're not seeing my vision. We don't cram them in. We take the front door off and just make it welcoming to them.
They're gonna fucking kill.
They'll kill everything else on here. Oh.
We'll wait to do that after we drop the other animals off, obviously.
I will also say that it is strange because they didn't like the staff at the Guild Menagerie. They didn't give a shit when you bought the chickens, but when you bought the raccoons, they actually came and they clapped and they cheered for you guys.
I would like to make this
very even excited at how good of an idea this is.
So we're gonna set them free on Terranathus, right, to cause havoc?
Nah, that's actually that's a good idea. Next time we go to Terranathus, we just throw them into the streets and then go do what we need to do.
Now hold on, we bring them back to the island, we breed them, we make a bunch of them, and then we
oh
do
my
that.
god.
I want you to, if you haven't looked it up already, look up the Australian Rabbit War. Like, that's what releasing
War.
these
Come
on
on
the...
now.
Oh, no, there's a rabbit one, too. They released so many rabbits, they built a giant wall in the middle of Australia to deal with.
Listen, Australia's at war with its natural environment.
Yeah.
Australia's at war with its introduced environment.
Yeah, it's introduced environment. And that's what I'm afraid of with these. We're gonna release them on our fucking island. And we're gonna come back and be dealing with this.
All of the stuff on our island is dead except for the weird mutated goats.
Great! So they have no predators. No predators at all.
That's true. Every time the undead come back to report, we'll have them call the populations.
Also, they have this move right here. They can steal.
Yeah, so we're not going to have any chickens left, so thank you for making my purchase pointless. Because you're going to kill them all with your damn raccoons.
You just got to keep an eye on them. They're just little babies. They're just trying to miss.
Oh my god.
I catch them near my raccoons.
We're definitely going to have to seal them
anywhere
away.
near my chickens, I'm going to kill them.
We're going to have to seal them away.
Oh, but don't worry.
Where'd you get all these raccoon hides? Oh, they make wonderful underwear.
On the bright side, I get what I want by the end because we're gonna need a fucking biological weapon to deal with these things.
We fill the island with them, and then we crash that island into.
Oh god, it's like a flood ship from Halo. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know about an island, but I feel like a spare ship is definitely feasible. Alright.
Well, they're yours now, all 9 of them. It is hilarious. They have 9 hit points, and the critical fumble.
It was 8, right?
No, it was 10, and then immediately one of them died trying to attack the handler.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay, I see. I just now popped up. It was a spontaneous combustion. Gotcha. Damn.
I hope you realize the craziness you have just unleashed upon this place.
So, that library. Almost 2 hours later.
I'm going to start carrying the chickens on my back to assure the raccoons don't get them.
Oh my god, you're gonna go adventuring
with a coop of chickens on my fucking back because I don't trust the raccoons around
all
there.
The crates tied together, and then they're stacked up on top of your big broad shoulders.
like you see in the or in all the movies, the Chinese kung fu movies.
So,
the guys,
they are.
Yes.
So to confirm, you're not going to pay to have them delivered to the ship. You're going to take the animals with you, or you're going to pay to have the raccoons, tycoons take the ship, and you're going to and the bunnies, and you're going to take the chickens with you.
I'm going to pay to have them put the
You
raccoons over the edge of the island.
Is there some other way that
they're
we can?
having a water shortage, so they're not going to offer to drown them. They're not going to offer to drown. Plus, they're electric.
We're just creating a natural circle of life here. Like if we only had the chickens, then the chickens.
Well, let me get some chicken actors, because if you run into any AOE's, you're gonna get some dead fucking chickens.
The chickens need to just go back to the ship put them in the cage. But
Is there a way that we can? Is there a way we can have another oversized crate for the raccoon? An extra layer of container.
Oh, like so you put their cages inside a crate?
Yeah, essentially. And then that crate inside another crate.
I mean,
throw that crate over the edge.
Stick the raccoons down in the bottom deck with the engines. Well, maybe that's not a good idea.
Nah.
They've dismantled the engine.
You could get a big old crate, reinforced, be 2 gold.
All right. And how much is a lock?
All right. Let's see. See, these are items that for some reason Pathfinder doesn't do a good job of listing, but like D&D had all this stuff. Let's see. Okay, depends on the quality of the lock. Now that you know that they have innate thievery, there might be something to keep in mind. A poor lock is 2 silver, simple lock is 2 gold, average lock is 15, good lock is 200, and a superior is 4,000. And a superior requires 6 successful thievery checks DC 40 to pick.
Huh.
I mean, even if these things, I don't even know if I really want to attempt it.
Trust me, don't do it.
Sorry, go ahead.
Jade will hand over the 15 for the average lock.
Okay.
I think that's a good call.
Yeah. So
turning into a pricey endeavor here.
2 gold for the crate, and then I guess Shade's gonna pay for the lock.
Okay.
This will obviously increase morale on the island.
Of course.
Just food.
That's why.
Eat everyone's food, steals all the electricity, and generally destroys everything.
We can just eat the raccoons. I mean,
yeah, there's
right?
like stuff.
Wow, you've really gone from my favorite animal.
Dude, we have to survive.
To be these little chicken murderers. I can't anymore.
We provided you with science facts. That's what happened.
Don't feel too bad. I mean,
listen, I fell out of love with foxes when I found out that they can't stop pissing. They piss on themselves. They piss in their water before they drink it. They have a piss fetish. It's insane. I was like, oh my god! Now I gotta change my persona. It was like my whole life was upside down.
Oh man, as long as you live out here and you hear the fox start screaming once, it's enough to say, "Oh, nope, that's fine." Nope.
Yeah, I would not want that in my home.
It sounds like a small child being tortured, and that's not a joke. They literally sound like that.
Here, I got your wind clucks ready to go. They have 5 hit points.
I'll have them sent to the ship because I don't need them dead. I'm hoping they're still alive by the time we get back. Honestly,
we put them in boxes.
She looks concerned. I'm gonna be honest. She looks a little concerned.
Yeah, as somebody who actually lives in the country, I know what's gonna happen here.
All right. So now that you've Is there any more fantasy shopping you would like to do?
Not fantasy shopping, but along the well, okay, I guess this does have to do with the library. So last we heard, the library crawls around, stuff like that. It was in the cobwebs.
Yes, you want to ask what's going on with the library?
Well, that, and if we are heading towards the cobwebs, Goldleaf would like to go and visit Felissa.
Oh, the information broker?
Yep. Because we did talk to her about the whole Sun Shadow thing, and since we have Sun Shadow with us.
Okay.
To contact a fantasy hitman. To,
all right.
take out
Felissa
weapons.
Crow Shroud. All right. Let me switch out for shiftier music.
She's so fucking cool.
Okay. You guys head into, I believe, into the cobwebs to find this woman, which is the spooky area climbing up into the interior of the skull. Driders live there. Driders in Pathfinder, not as sexy as they were in D&D. So
speak for yourself.
my bad. Right. You guys kind of knock upon the door, I guess. The woman inside says, "Who is it?"
It's us. Don't you remember us? I've been told we're pretty memorable.
Ah, yes. How could I forget? Is Captain Jade with you? I'd rather not talk through the door. Come in.
Yes.
Songbird, having learned from Loritz, lays down in front of the door and tries to reach the doorknob.
Miss Crow Shroud. Yeah, Shroud. You had spoke to us last time. We were in town. We have someone we'd like you to meet. You'll motion for Seraphim to come in.
Okay. Okay. She'll look her up and down and say, a dwelf. It's not something you see every day.
That's correct, and with a special last name as well. Miss Crowshroud, Seraphine, Miss Crowshroud, Sun Shadow, the one that we had spoke about.
Yes. Your father is the very fascinating man. And she says, Yes, he is. She kind of reins it in. Now that she's a doctor. Thalessa says, yes, his studies are of great interest to me. I don't suppose that you are returning to give me good news?
I don't know if you've heard about a certain mage that may also have been looking into certain research materials. Anything?
I imagine there are many mages who are interested in similar lines of study. Is there one in particular you are referring to?
An archmage. One on a very high prestigious council.
You likely speak of Archmage Aravan?
Mm-hmm. We have it on good authority that he was also doing some researches into the returned.
Oh, when that comes up, can anybody that's talking to her give me a sense motive?
I will do so and burn hero.
Oh shit! All right, Loritz. You know that when she said Archmage Erevan, Goldleaf as well. Shit. When she said Archmage Erevan, there was a comfortable familiarity with the concept of the person and the person, and not in a fearful way.
We have it on good authority that he's been doing some research, even has some labs that aren't well known to the public in this matter. May have or may not have seen the inside of one of these.
You hear the whir of her, mechanical hand as she splays both hands open as if to be like, and?
May or may not have gotten a peek at some of the research that he's working on.
And yet, you still live.
Yeah, 'cause he a bitch.
Oh, the Archmage is many things, but I don't know if he is a bitch. But I do know that if something were taken from him, he would do whatever was necessary to get it back.
Well, it's probably good that we keep moving so that we're not a sitting target. But we did have an agreement on if there was anything that we had learned that we would share with you as part of our partnership.
Right. Well.
We do. Sorry, and correct me if I'm wrong. Was it her who provided the information that
Sunshine had been taken?
was?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
By the Dawnbeak Raiders.
Yeah.
Which did turn out, according to the ones you shanghaied and papers you found, to be true.
Yeah. The information you provided on her father was actually quite useful. We've encountered the Sunbeak Raiders, and it seems the information collaborates with what you said. We do plan to go to Elmuncar at some point, but I feel like we may need to take care of a number of things before we attempt that.
Well, I suppose as long as Sun Shadow continues to prove interesting and useful, his life shouldn't be in jeopardy. Mm-hmm. The Jathum take excellent care of their pets. I do appreciate you bringing me this knowledge, since knowledge is about to become a very, very hot commodity in this city.
Oh, how so?
I guess you haven't heard.
Yeah, we just got
the crawling tomes has become ill. There's something wrong with it. It went on a rampage, lasting several cycles, destroying a great many things and devouring some citizens. Eventually, it was corralled into an abandoned cavern complex near the back of the cranium. It's currently sealed inside.
Are there like guards or any type of watch that is?
Oh, yes. The Captain Mayor has set an entire squadron of mercenary and personal guards to ensure that the library doesn't escape, and that's no one foolish enough to go in after it. This has been upsetting news for members of the community who use the library on a frequent basis, as well as those who traveled all the way to our fair city for an opportunity to study within its walls. Though it has made business boom for me. As an information broker, I no longer have to compete with the library. But, as a patron of the library, my heart is broken to see it laid low. You could hear the tinge of confused sorrow in its screams.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It's not to say that it couldn't be treated. You do have a famous alchemist and healer in your crew, do you not? I did some research on you lot after you left. Very interesting. A lot of failed potential, all on one boat.
I'd say less failed and more in need of refocus.
Why don't we agree on many false starts, waiting for a chance to prove themselves?
That's a fair assessment. Well, alright. I guess there's two pathways. One, we could try to sneak into this cavern and try to sneak into the library to try and cure the whatever ailment happened to it. Or we can try and get permission from the mayor so that we don't have to sneak around like thieves in the night. Either we go.
She nods. Your thinking's pretty sound.
Either we go and do it and ask for forgiveness, or we go ahead and ask for permission and go do it. What say you, Captain?
This is always such a difficult problem. I think doing it and then saying, oopsie, we forgot to ask, is always better, because if somebody tells you no to begin with, then if you want to do it anyway, you feel like an ass for doing it anyway.
So to do and ask for forgiveness afterwards.
I think so.
I mean,
yeah.
It could get us into trouble, but also it could show us as enterprising.
It's kind of what I'm leaning towards.
Sorry, I think I cut someone off.
No, I think that sounds wise.
Yeah, I think doing it. I think doing it and then. I don't know. Damn it.
Have no reservations. Let us ride forth boldly.
Yep, let's do it.
All right. Well, hopefully it won't put you in too much bind with your, I guess, information business going away. But the library would be opened again, Miss Crowshrell. So.
So you do intend to seek out the library, try to purge whatever's corrupted it, and finally research the answers you seek?
We do.
Yet you've decided to do this in secret.
Well, I imagine things will happen after we've cured it, and, well, maybe we'll get an audience with the mayor because of that. So maybe that'll actually work out for us. But I think what we're trying to look for is probably pressing.
I did hear that there's a reward being offered by the mayor to anyone able to purge the affliction on the library.
Now, see, that complicates things, because then if we go straight to her and say that we have that intention, that at least puts our names on the book. But if we just do it in the back end, then what's to stop her from not giving us the reward? You know, we just did our services for free.
But then again, you are wanted, and the price is increasing, especially the alternate bounty that has been placed on your heads.
Like the collective bounty?
Oh, I'm referring to the private bounty placed by Archmage Aravan.
Ah, so that actually has gone through. Okay.
Not yet. I haven't made it a priority to disseminate that new information widely just yet. Though it has been shared with my network.
If one was curious, how much would we be worth to him?
Well, for the return of his stolen materials, I believe it was well over 5,000 gold or the equivalent thereof. But for you yourselves, I think the bounty is quite high. Somewhere over 10,000 if Captain Jade could be discovered.
And that's
her eyes glimmer with an undisguised interest when she looks at you, Captain Jade. Captain Jade worth 10,000 to the right people.
Damn, you guys might as well just turn me in so you can buy upgrades for the boat.
Nah. But it's good to
As Jade's
how much
hearing
we're
it.
worth.
As Jade's hearing this, she's trying to come up with a disguise. That way she won't be so noticeable. So she's just kind of actively thinking what she could do to disguise herself.
So you can have better knowledge. You turn in your PC for their bounty and use it for the starting gold for your new character.
And just so you know, the price on your wanted poster is in silver pieces, or the equivalent. So, like, that is a significant amount of money that he is offering.
So the 5,000 that was on Isaac, that was in silver.
Correct, yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. That puts things in a bigger perspective.
Yeah, so he's very upset.
Good thing I wasn't there, so they don't have any attachment to me.
I mean, if you're affiliated with this individual right here.
No, I mean, there's that.
But basically, he paying good money for anybody from your crew. Basically, it's open hunting season on you guys. She has been informed, but her network has already been informed. So that is to say, other information brokers within the city or the plane may already know that he's looking for you.
Man, I want to finish researching these notes and then burn them in public so bad.
I mean, that would be fucking badass.
Jade's got it. She's gonna do the classic superhero thing. I'm just gonna put on glasses.
Brilliant. Nice.
See, is there a magic item called glasses of disguise? Because I could see that being a thing.
I mean, it's just called disguise kit, but yeah.
I mean, like a magic item is like you put it on and quick removal.
It gives it's the illusion that you look like someone else, but really it's just you with glasses. But for some reason it confuses people. That's its magic. Okay. Is there any way that you could send some false information through this network?
Is there any way that you can send a message to Archmage Erevan, let him know that they forced me into service? I was shanghaied. I was taken prisoner. I was a regular guy that bought a kid a hot dog, and the next thing I knew, I was forced into service. And that
true,
yeah, I had nothing to do with any of this at all. If you could just, I don't know if you have a way to get that back to him, but just putting it out there.
You're gonna stay shanghaied with us though, right? I'll take that as a yes.
Bubbles signs to you, Songbow, and he says, "Friend Songbow, can we trust this woman? If she knows..."
Oh no, I don't think so.
Should we kill her?
I mean, maybe. I don't really want to though. She has a really cool arm.
We could take the arm in case one of us needs it later.
That's true.
I
think since she just casually let us all in here, that maybe she's either really powerful or has people nearby that are.
Oh. Well, I feel like we are in danger and the crew is in danger.
Oh, for sure.
Should we just leave now and not worry about the library?
We should, but I really want to go to that library. Maybe we can convince the library to come with us.
Bubbles.
How much floatstone do you think it would take to
looks at
float
you
a
in a
library?
confused way, and when you say that, he kind of nods. He says, "I don't know." The Iron Queen finally speaks up. You got her with you, it looks like. She says, "Well, it sounds like this is some veiled threats that you're delivering to these folk. Who, yes, I was also shanghaied by, if you could tell, Archmage Erevan. I had nothing to do with whatever happened with his stolen goods. If you have the order for our capture, why aren't you laying a trap for us, or sending people to waylay our ship?"
Oh, I had just assumed that she was doing those things. Is that not what we all think?
I would like to believe that we can have a positive relationship between us and Miss Crowshout here.
Thalessa looks at all of you and says, "I have a personal interest in finding an answer to the returned phenomenon. And I would like to be one of the first to know that answer. Erevan I don't think that he seeks the information for the betterment of anyone but himself.
Considering the
strike.
experiments we witnessed, that I heard about.
What? He doesn't strike you as an altruistic person? I agree with Cloudhoof going into those laboratories. Ugh.
That's what I heard
Also,
about Cloudhoof.
You,
What I heard about them.
you lot and I have entered into an agreement. We are essentially business partners, and it would be poor taste and bad for my reputation to betray you, even for such a hefty sum.
Is your armor returned?
My what?
Your arm. Is your armor returned, or is that like a mechanical thing?
Oh, my arm.
Yeah, there's returns that come back inside like robot bodies, and
no,
I
it's a
return came back inside your arm.
It's just a prosthetic.
Do you think a return could come back inside your arm?
Probably, yes.
That would be wild.
I guess. I mean, there was a returned hot dog a few cycles ago. It got eaten, though.
I wonder if it came back a second time as a burger.
Berg had a soulmate.
Either that or like a destined enemy.
Burgermeister.
They didn't get to have their battle because it was purchased from a skeleton to a little boy.
Or Frankfurter was never heard from again.
He does say, but the longer you linger in the city, I cannot guarantee your protection. Right. The fact that you're brazenly walking around with a wanted poster from Terranathus, that's not a big deal. Most pirates have them. But now that you're aware of this shadow bounty, you might want to be more careful.
I mean, I could disguise myself as whatever whenever I want, but the problem is I'm still with all of these other people.
Yes, you are part of a crew. And the whole crew is wanted.
Well, thank you for the warning.
It would be wise to keep moving. If he's able to lock onto your position with magical scrying, it won't be long before he sends his demons after you.
Well, I know one demon that somebody here would be happy to see.
Well, if we have some minutes, Songbo, I know you've been looking into the things that we had gotten. Would you be able to
you
update?
Tell her?
Yeah, would you be able to update her with
Sure.
what you've seen so far? And then let us plan to. I mean, what's our final decision? Are we going to sneak into the library and handle it, or do we want to tell the mayor that we're going to, so we can be officially?
I think we should sneak into the library, especially with this. We should keep a low-profile revelation that we've just been given.
All right.
I don't think it's often that we agree with Songbo, but in this case, he has a point.
We agree with Songbo.
Songbo looks at Seraphine, and then he says, "Come here, Thalessa. Let's go into the other room, and I'll explain to you everything from the church." Because I've been told that I have to tell her, but I'm putting it off for as long as possible.
Okay.
You just not want to share the information? Is that what this is?
She says, I would not go into a private room with any of you after the conversation we just had, but you can openly discuss what you have learned, and I can offer any insight I might have.
Okay, Seraphine, go be on lookout while I explain what's happening.
Jesus Christ. Do anything so she won't learn.
She says, oh, of course, Songbo. I have made QB my familiar, so I'm going to enter a trance where I can't see or hear anything that's going on in here, because I'll be looking through QB while he's outside. And then she kind of rolls her eyes back in her head, I mean, technically, that's a thing that could happen with enough feet support. Does she have the feet support? I don't know. She is a doctor now.
I snap my fingers in front of her face.
Mm-hmm.
I shit talk her for a few seconds, and then I go in and discuss everything that I learned from the journal so far.
Okay. All right. She listens intently. She says, "It sounds like the Archmage is not well."
And then I also tell her what we put together from when we saw the ghost go into the, or at least attempt to go into the afterlife. So, like, where we sort of put together a little bit of what's behind why the awakened.
Oh, what occurred at the grove?
Yeah.
Okay. When you describe that to her, she says, "Oh, Pharasma weeps."
Yeah, she even like started talking to a snake.
Who started talking to a snake? The ghost? Pharasma.
Yeah. Like
you heard the goddess of death talking to a snake.
Oh, right. When we had gotten to the rescue, our crewmates, amongst them was a snake named Jody, Pycno snake, white scales. She says that she is a chosen of Pharasma, and it was.
You say that she bangs her metal fist on her desk hard, and she says, "A champion, a chosen of Pharasma."
Yes.
This
I
is
mean,
incredible.
I feel like champion might be a strong word for Jody.
There hasn't been a chosen or a champion of Pharasma in the elemental plane of air, and well, it's unprecedented.
She was confused as well because she doesn't know exactly why she was awakened, but she just knows that something.
When you say a snake, you're being racist. She's like a snake woman, right? Like a
nope,
like a person. That's a
no,
like
just an actual snake.
Yeah, white snake, white scales, long scaly body.
So she's a returned.
I don't know if she's returned or if she's just awakened.
Bubbles signs to you, Songbo, that Jody is a snake. She is not a returned.
Yeah, no, she's just like an awakened snake. And like, I'm not even sure she's really all the way awakened.
This is incredible.
Yeah, like
it's almost like Pharasma was trying so hard to intervene on the behalf of these lost souls, but her power access is denied.
Here in the elemental plane.
Could it be Hersha?
With what now?
Well, the elemental plane of air is ruled by the Empress of all winds, Hersha.
Oh. I mean, I guess
she is so ancient and so powerful.
Yeah, we heard a little bit about her. We heard that if she ever knew that Terranathus was here, she'd probably destroy it.
Yeah, but I think the name was never mentioned to us.
Yes, you understand that this city is built inside the skull of a dead god.
Yeah.
Yes, well, that god was killed by her.
Well, damn.
That's rather disturbing.
Yes.
Was it like about the same like level of power as her, or was it like much weaker?
Oh, Hersha is a primordial god. That would be a step above a capital G god. Like Pharasma, who is a capital G god. Hersha is a primal god.
Okay, but what was the dead one?
Oh, his memory has been smoked from history, and the living knowledge of all beings. Such was his defeat.
Okay. Has anybody ever tried like casting Speak with Dead on it or anything?
Oh no, his soul was completely obliterated.
No, I don't think it technically requires a soul, but no, that's yeah, okay, that's fine.
Well,
So, where does she hang out at?
She dwells in her invisible palace that drifts throughout the elemental plane of air.
Okay.
It is known as the Verglass Processional.
It's technically like infinite here, though, right? So, like, really, there's an infinitely low chance that she's here, close by.
Or an infinitely high chance.
Well, I think what we heard was that we're trying to keep Terranathus out of her crosshairs, because if she does figure out or learn about it, I mean, it sounds like they ain't shit they can do to stop her from just turning them into dust particles and scattered to the wind.
Yeah, so
yes,
we either need to
but her influence over the plane keeps out the presence of other deities, which could explain why Pharasma was unable to come and intervene on the behalf of those lost souls. So it's likely that she attempted to send champions from the prime material. They were not able to make it, and then in desperation, she reached out with her power, and grabbed the first thing she could find before being detected. And unfortunately, it was just a snake. Well, that just means that snake is absolutely the most valuable companion that you've found thus far. And at that point, the camera cuts. The camera cuts to Peggy's place, where you see a large tankard kind of wobbling, and then there's like a splash, and you see the fucking Jody the snake just drunk, like shit face, pops out and just says, "Woo-wee, y'all! Wow, this is good stuff." Then people start chanting like "Jody, Jody, Jody," and then the camera cuts again, and she's like coiled on like a dartboard. People are like throwing knives and darts at her. One of them like almost hits her in the head, and she lets out a hissing squeal of drunken laughter. The camera cuts back to you guys.
She says, out getting white girl wasted. I love it.
Hopefully nothing happens to her. Because
yeah, she seems really responsible.
She might be the key to all of this.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, she's with us. Not with us, but with us in our crew. We'll keep that in mind as we keep looking for more information on the returned. And if there's anything that we do find, we will make sure to share with you as part of our agreement.
The progress that you've made with these notes is scant, but with everything else that you've figured out, and the varying degrees of encryption done in several different handwritings, I do think that the resources within the Crawling Tomes will help you break through this secret. Therefore, I think it would be worth the effort to try and save the library.
Well, I guess two
I would caution
things.
You want to move quickly, though.
Yes. I guess two things. One, if you could send some mixed messages through your network about us in here, maybe to keep people off our trail for a short time at least.
I'm in the business of information, not misinformation. I don't want to be known as a liar.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. I guess forget the other. Well, then would you be able to send a message? Actually, I'll ask this abroad. Would it be good for us to sneak over there, but maybe to send a message to the mayor that this is being handled?
I mean, probably not. I don't know if I trust the mayor of Pirateville.
The mayor of Pirate Land.
Strong chance that they're just as bad as the council.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, then scratch that second idea.
You don't think this is a trustworthy individual? They got a fur ruff.
She's a beautiful lady. How could she not be trusted?
Any beautiful women who wear a fur ruff and do crime, you know that they're a good guy.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm prepared to go in on that theory.
I haven't met her, but I trust her with my life. Let's go be talking. All right. Well, sounds like we're in agreement. Let's, I guess, sneak into the library and try and cure it of its ailment, and then figure out what information we can gather. And then it sounds like we need to get the fuck out of town again. So probably want to wrap this up pretty quickly. That's a damn shame. Because wasn't there a mention of a Beyblade tournament some while ago?
There was.
There was. Yeah, you guys were off adventuring though.
I thought it was like a loose timeline.
I mean, there always happen tournaments here. If you wanted to squeeze in a little time for that.
Yeah, we'll have to plan that out.
Songbird just starts walking around invisible and concealed as often as he can.
And look, we're always going to be wanted by the government. It doesn't mean we can't stop. We got to stop living.
That's true. That's true. I mean, pirates have bounties all the time in One Piece. They keep doing whatever the fuck they want until they send the fucking until they send the goddamn admiral against us. I don't have a problem with this. It's walking around.
Or like pacifistas.
Yeah, or pacifistas or anything like that.
What's that? What was this thing?
Oh!
That's their pacifist.
No, I'm just getting the guys ready that were hired to keep people from getting to the library cavern. Yeah, it is a cavern troll and an ogre crew, which is so many ogres. It comprises a troop.
An ogre swarm.
Yes, it is essentially an ogre swarm. Yep.
Damn.
Big swarm.
All right. So as you guys leave her office, the intention is to head to this. It's like back here, essentially. See how there's like this mountainous kind of crag? Yeah, it's like the inner side of that.
It looks so fightable. Oh, we haven't fought anything in a while.
I know, right?
Well, that's gonna resolve next session. I feel like we're probably gonna fight something in there.
What's the most common race of people here?
Here, probably Sylph.
Okay, I shape change into a Sylph, and then I also use my invisibility skill as often as I can.
Nice.
Well,
yeah, Sylph is essentially here any humanoid that has like air trait, essentially. So it's not just like Jathum babies. It's just anybody that's been here a while or was born here, that kind of thing. Because the way Pathfinder do, right, Sylph is essentially like a sub-race / template that you just apply to something and then it gets air qualities. So all right. Then yeah. All right. You guys would begin heading that way. And hold on a second. All right. Streets of Port Eclipse. Okay. Then I gotta grab the party. I was just thinking when I was doing prep, I was like, man, they haven't had a fight in 100 years. Maybe 1,000. 1 million years. No fight. Alright, so these raccoons...
It wasn't going to happen today.
And look at how happy we were
with you.
We went pet shopping.
You guys are healthy and happy, so there is that. There is
Well, I
that.
wouldn't say healthy, but
Oh, okay. You guys are alive. And that's something. Alright, this little bat, he really wants to go with your group. Okay.
and we're really proud farmers now. We have the
We're starting that
Living the
Stardew
Harvest
Valley
Moon
life.
dreams.
yeah we're changing the campaign to farming, like Farmville or whatever.
Stardew Valley.
Nothing wrong with Farmville. Nothing
Yeah, I
wrong
get
with
it.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna have the undead pirates do all like the legwork while we,
That is the number one thing. The number one export of Geb, which is the undead nation, is agriculture. Because they don't need it,
It's
and
working.
it's easy for zombies and skeletons to do.
They don't need to sleep.
So-
They don't really need to eat, except for
Yeah.
brains.
So they have that's their big export is agriculture, which I think is pretty neat. The lore and world building is top notch. It's top notch.
Masters of decomposition. I bet they know their way around some compost.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's cool that their major export not violent, because I feel like
I mean,
they're
they're
like hide.
they're
They're like
they're at a point where like nobody would be dumb enough to fight them. You know what I'm saying? Like historically, there's been some bad times, and they are like perpetually at war with the Wizard Nation of Nex or whatever. So like, yeah. All right.
But that's wizards, and they're always
Yeah,
gonna challenge
yeah.
shit.
they're
Yeah.
fighting everybody.
Everyone saw that war and were like, "No, we're not fucking with Geb. They don't. They always come back like tenfold." Like Nex rained snakes on Geb, and then Geb was like, "We're gonna send a death cloud."
They did basically have a nuclear war that created the Alkastar Desert. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right. As you guys are heading towards this forbidden area of the city, some really tough looking motherfuckers start coming out of the alleyways, popping out of the rooftops, and I wish we were playing in person because I don't want to have to describe this. I'd rather just show you. But basically, the leader, ? She holds up her hand in a flat palm out gesture with a stern look on her face.
They look to die.
With her other hand, she pulls out a scroll dramatically. She gives it a whap, and it unfurls to show Captain Jade's wanted poster. Then she pantomimes that the scroll that furls perfectly back into her hand is maybe like a stick or something, and she makes like she's slamming it into the ground, and then she silently shouts something at you guys with a stern look on her face, and with her left hand she pantomimes as if she has a beard.
Songbo starts signing at her.
Oh, no, bro, these are professionals. They're not gonna take that fucking bait. Even though you clever boy, they do actually have sign language on their monster set clock.
But wait, Jade's just gonna look at the mime and
So you know what? She shrugs and she signs back at you and she says, You could hear her accent in the sign language. She says,
Her
"Ah,"
fingers.
she says, "Ah, oui. You are the Skyhaven crew. Yes."
I look
No.
at myself, who is not any of the people that is the crew, because I'm shapeshifted. I just say no.
I could also sign back no with help. Help back for the test.
Okay.
Listen,
She angrily signs. Hold on. Okay, she angrily signs at you. She signs at you. Ah, you are just a guide then. You should leave. Violence is about to happen. And she rolls her initiative dice. Let me see. We got to roll you guys and your mimes into.
It's already 11. Do we want to?
Oh
do the
yeah.
rolling?
All right, we'll do it next session.
I crave violence.
Well,
Just
you're
got
about
these
to
new toys.
fucking
I want
get
to
it.
somebody's face with it.
You're about to fucking get it. Here, I'll mark the leader with this pink dot, so you know that she's the leader.
How do these little turds even know that it's us?
Yeah, I'm just a regular old maple leaf.
Look at you guys. Come on.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a Colo Noble lady.
Well, it is awfully convenient that you got jumped right after leaving the information broker's house.
Dun, dun.
Who said she would never betray you?
It's the enemy.
I did roll
Post the picture.
a insight when she said that.
Oh, like another one?
Yeah.
Let me scroll up for it. Hold on. Oh, I thought that was for the initial one when she when you guys definitely knew right away. Oh, I see you did another shit, bro. Okay. Loritz, with your additional one that I thought was the first one because you get the same result twice, which is a nat 20. She knows Archmage Erevan and has done business with him, but she doesn't like him. And she doesn't trust him. And when she said she had an invested interest in this return thing, you know it's deeply personal.
So she's probably not betraying us.
Probably not.
Yeah, but she did say that her
and also, these guys showed you your normal wanted posters. So.
Nice.
Oh, it wasn't.
Plus, there's also
extra
no
stuff
way
on top
that
of it.
But they did do a weird mimery that is hard to describe. So I don't know. But
so this week, record a video of yourself doing their mime routine
and put it in Discord.
I mean, yeah, I could do that. That's fair. All right.
So, just to clarify, so we have our normal wanted posters, and then on top of that, was there something extra? Was there something extra that was added for Jade particular, or was it just
no? There's a shadow bounty on all of you, and the stolen and the stolen research notes.
Okay, so we have 3 total bounties: a regular one, the notes, and the shadow bounty.
Well, the notes have their own bounty, but yeah.
So,
yeah. So you have 2 bounties, one from Tyranathus and one from Archmage Erevan.
Okay, and then the notes are separate.
Which it is believed that the Archmage is the one that hired the Silver Ravens to go after
Seraphine in the first place.
Yeah. So you kind of already had his attention, and then you just went and like punched him in the dick. So.
It means it's working.
He deserved it.
I mean, he was experimenting on our cute little cockroach buddy and his girlfriend, so fuck him.
Yeah. And now look, anytime one of you guys die,
you come back as a raccoon.
We get to return as a raccoon.
or hear me out, Camilla.
So really, we just purchased our backup character.
God, imagine we all are just raccoons.
By the end of the campaign.
And all.
Look, some of us
we call ourselves Sky Tanuki.
Yeah, some of us started the record. So,
all right. Hello?
I'm guessing it wasn't just me who disconnected.
Yeah, that was weird. We all just disconnected and reconnected.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So Fritz, his dog died, or like his hump dog toy died.
Oh, it's Hump Dog. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got him a tanuki, like a little tanuki.
Incredible. Yeah. Did you name it
He
Nathan?
doesn't hump it though. It does not hump. No.
Oh, okay.
If he did, I would have named it.
I'll hump it next time I come over.
Hey,
So.
that's funny. Barrett said the heat hump. We'll hump it for.
All right. So, quick announcement at the end here. DirtCon, May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Already got some people signed up to run some stuff. I'm going to run some stuff. Sign-up sheets are there for event running people. We're going to put the actual stuff up on the sign-ups for players on the 1st of April. So we got until the 1st of April for people to sign up to host panels, run tournaments, play casual games together, run some one-shots. Right now, I know that somebody is running a level 12 high-powered Pathfinder one-shot, 6 hours of like epic level, mid-tier play. Sounds very exciting. There's an intro to Draw Steel. I'm going to run a Draw Steel game that same day, so it'll be an intro game in the morning with Nether Bovine, who runs a ton of Pathfinder. And then I'll be running a homebrew Draw Steel that evening, and then I'm either going to run my Sword World game or a Kobold Heist. I might run both, but I don't want to overcommit. So it's going to be maybe 3 games, but definitely 2 games. So if anybody else is interested, I know Dom's going to run a Starfinder game on Sunday. But if anybody wants to run a one-shot or host video game tournament or some Jackbox or anything like that, the links are on the Discord. So, and you can invite anybody you want. Bring them into the Discord. Have them sign up. Have them play some games. It'll be a good time. And then we'll also try to raise some money for charity and some awareness about ALS. And it'll be a very emotional, very fun weekend, I hope. So beyond that, I don't have any other announcements at this time. We will be on self-host eventually. I did finish going through all 200 mods. Very, very happy about that. I found some pretty incredible stuff, guys. pretty amazing shit. Like reading the manual for your car, and like suddenly you're like, oh, it could do all these things. That's incredible. Yeah. So soon enough, we'll be on a steady, reliable self-host server. But I mean, tonight things went pretty good. I mean, Foundry not too bad when you don't run combat. So yeah. All right. Anybody have any announcements before we adjourn?
I'm gonna look at the. Go ahead.
What?
I was just saying I broke down and spent my bonus check on a Switch 2 so I can get POCOP.
Bro, what a flex! What a fucking flex right now! Wow. Okay. Well, 15 years of friendship down the drain.
I'm only doing that because if anybody else has it, I want to invite any friends. I
only spend 7 minutes a day quietly crying that I don't have it, but that's fine. It's fine. So
you just know someone else who now has it too.
Well, maybe you could ask your mom. He could ask his mom, and you can go over and play it. Ever thought of that?
Listen to me right now. Listen to me right now. I would ask my mom to get it for me, but she got me a Steam Deck for Christmas, so it feels too soon. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you just say I'm going to go over and play. You don't tell her what. You don't go into details.
But I need the Switch 2 to play, Wes. That's the problem. I need $500.
He can let you play his for a minute.
All right. No,
or maybe you can controller.
So my plan was next year for the new Pokemon Winded Surf and Turf, whatever the fuck it's called. I was gonna do an Eldamon mini series, you know what I'm saying? And then I was gonna use that money from the mini series to buy the Switch 2 with the game, because they always release the Pokemon game with a special Pokemon console. But then these motherfuckers, they go and release Poketopia right under my fucking nose. They know I've been playing Animal Crossing since the game first came out 20-something years ago. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an OG. I'm an OG Animal Crossing person.
They're blending your like two
I
favorite
raised both my children on Minecraft. You know what I'm saying? And how dare they? How dare
I was a Harvest Moon junkie, so it's the same
Oh my god!
thing. It's like
so fucking good. I want it so bad.
And honestly, I was gonna wait till next year, but they talk about the price going up another $50 to $100
I know.
by the time.
Nintendo.
So I'm like,
Listen, I don't want to get political, but Nintendo is suing America right now. They're suing us because of tariffs. So they're going really well.
Usually their copyrighted material.
It's going really well. It's going really well.
Okay.